a few souvenirs for the memories. Now.
Alrighty, yeah, hello one and all. Welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak 2. Yeah, hello Chip and Ale, thank you for the resub. 4 months, let's go. You still got that pink shell, but don't worry. I think in 2 months you'll get a new one. And no one's gonna ban you, Chip. But go get rest. I know it's super late for you. The table next to you was smoking grass. Ugh. Ugh. That sucks. Like, I'm all for the devil's lettuce and stuff like that, but the smell, I cannot deny it sucks a lot. We have a 5-year-old. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. Zoop. You know, I have to update the transition to include the new shells, you know? I should work on that at some point, because we have a lot more shells.
Just a few souvenirs
Oh my god!
for the memories. Yo.
Yo, Eric with the resub 28. We got a hype train going. Now if we can get Nem in here, because I think she needs to still resub for the October as well that we have. And we're gonna get a full-on thing going. Hype train! I appreciate both of you.
Come and see for yourselves.
Can we get a ban on Chip? No.
Okay, with pleasure.
Oh, dude,
Just
I
a
forget
few
that.
souvenirs for the memories.
Oh, look! I literally just mentioned it! Thank you, Nem, for the resub at 35 months. Holy crap. Wait, that's gonna be 3 years next month. That's actually kind of crazy to think about. What the heck? 3 years?
That's just a rumor, right?
Can't really stay. No worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. And hello to you, too. See you later. Do you actually, do you have thoughts about what I put in the Falcom channel? Am I overthinking it? If Nem's sub was a baby at 35 months, it would be taller than her. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. But hi, Nem. Hope you're doing well. What am I doing? So, what was it? Last time we chatted, yes, last time we oh boy, hold on, I need to do this one.
Gotta treat myself every now and
Thank
then.
you. I'll treasure it. Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
I'll take that.
I'll take very good care of it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Don't mind if I do.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh, since we had a hype train.
My.
Pretty hype.
thoughtful.
Whoa. You sure?
Well, if you
You
insist.
have my thanks. I'll gladly take that off your hands.
Oh. Well, aren't you considerate?
Yeah, I thought you had poor taste.
So I did a lot of grinding in the Garten. So I should be up to date for that one.
Let's do this.
Now, as it stands, I think what I need to do is a lot of the required stuff.
More candy? Stay out of trouble now.
'Cause I think I've done all the shopping for this day. Right? Yeah, I mean, I can open up... Okay.
Then let's head over.
Ew. No, you. Offline grinding. Yes. Yeah, we hype training. We're at level 1. But by all means, do not. If you don't have the means, don't do it. It's fine. Your patronage and you being here is all that matters to me. Yes, I did a lot of grinding in the Meishingaten, so I think I'm like mostly up to date. I got to floor 7 or 8 or whatever the heck, and I like only did one of it because I was like, oh, this sucks. So I just did not keep going with it.
Praise be to Arusha.
Father, I've discovered yet another one taped to the walls of the temple. Again? What is this place coming to? It's not the time. Remember my credit card number. No worries, Chip. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, hello. Oh my god, it's Yahiko! Dude, what? Welcome back from Japan. I need to go through your photos still, actually. What's up, dude? We need to hang out again. It's already been torn down and disposed of. I'll go make sure there aren't any more. Everyone dropping by. Yeah, right? That's crazy. Is something wrong, Father Mensur? If there's trouble, we'll hear you out. Depending on the issue, we can even take it as a job. I am new here. No, you're not. I appreciate your concern, but things aren't quite so dire. We've merely had some occasional instances of unsavory flyers being posted, or even distributed around our grounds. Bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Don't I need to post on Twitter? Yeah. Hit me up. Hi, I'm new here. I'm Nem. Oh, everyone's new. It's like if the Rolling Stones gave you a concert. True. I mean, I would be pretty happy if Rolling Stones gave me a concert. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like then that's how I know I'd made it. Everyone goes just in case it's the last one. I haven't been here the past month. Everyone's really busy nowadays. Yaiko hasn't been around in a while. Chip hasn't been around in a while. Dem hasn't been around in a while. Shows up for the once a month and then disappears again. It's fine. Ah, boy. But I'm glad to see everyone here. I am very, very happy to see everyone here. You mean to say someone's harassing the temple? Yeah, I subbed and dropped. Crazy. If so, you should submit a report to the guild or police and have them handle the situation. Actually, these flyers concern a specific individual rather than the temple itself. Thus, we are in no position to press charges. Targeted attack, huh? I don't suppose they are bounties for a certain phantom thief. Why is my PNG thing going crazy? There we go. I literally... Oh my god. Still finding jet lag for now. That's not too bad. I mean, I think you should be pretty fine, I feel, once you get around to it. Dude, I literally just alt-tab to freaking, whatchamacallit, change some PNG settings, and... Because I feel... It's like freaking out, right? Like, it's flashing too much. And the stream disconnected. I'm like, alright, that's cool. It was good while it lasted. Yeah, right? Maybe Ale had a point. And sub and join every single stream while you can, just in case it's the last one. You never know. Why is it flashing? What? Wah. Am I still doing the half marathon? Yes, it is in 15 days. Old man yells at cloud streaming, dude, legit. So, what are the flyers about exactly? You may not be familiar with him, but they regard a young man named Aslan. Aslan. Oh, we do know Aslan. I feel like I've heard of him somewhere before. Everyone, hydrate, not just me. Thank you, Chip. Wop. He's an upcoming Z1 racer who's been gaining steam lately. In the last race, he came close to catching Maxim Lugon, the current champion. How am I feeling for it? If you've been consistent, you'll do great. I've been okay with it. I don't know, like, I feel like I will, I feel like I'll do fine. Although, like, on Thursday, my knee was acting up, and then my calves have been, like, super tight and not happy the past couple of days, and that's really been annoying. But I think I can do it. I'm also half considering, because I have been training for it a little bit, where, like, they have water breaks, like, every 8/10 of a mile, and I'm probably going to walk all of those anyway. So I've been kind of training in a 0.9 mile run, 0.1 mile walk type thing, just to conserve my energy for the entirety of it, and just kind of take it a bit more easier than just an all-out sprint. And that's been working pretty well for me. So even when you're stretching before and after, yeah, that's what's crazy. And I'm like, why? I don't get it. I haven't really been doing strength training though, so that's probably my body being like, you idiot, you should be strength training. But hey, whatever, right? Soon you'll start the FFs. That's true. We're at 499 follows, and one more and I do the Final Fantasy 1 through 5. Did I call it a marathon? Is that what I called it? I don't know. I probably could do it as a marathon. Like half a day of Cage or something. No, the Cage part 2 I think is gonna be in December still. I should be able to do it at the end of the year. So Cage Marathon part 2 is gonna be in December. You've at least done 120k so far, right? Yeah, I have. Damn, must be a real speed demon. Rumor has it that this year's Grand Prix will boil down to a straight-out duel between the two. Aslan's from the Central East, and a good-looking guy to boot, so he's been a real top trending topic. Does he have any connection to this temple? His accomplishments as an immigrant have made him something of a celebrity of those of the Central Eastern descent. Wow. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I don't know, I just gotta see it and just do it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, thankfully the course is flat, so I'm not really worried about hills because all my runs here involve hills and it's like painful. So we'll see, I guess. As such, a great deal of his admirers are part of our congregation, making this the perfect place to try and ruin his image. Yes, the flyers do nothing but besmirch his character. They'll claim he's a violent brute or that he has ties to the mafia. How awful! Any of that rooted in reality? There's no concrete evidence to speak of, so I don't believe it's worth putting any stock into. The man himself has visited the temple a number of times, and as far as I can tell, he is as devout and sincere as a youth can be. Sure, but sometimes it's the goody two-shoes that have the most skeletons in their closet. That's true, actually. Are you watching 100 Meters anime movie? No, I have not heard of this movie. What's the movie? Bah. Oop. I will figure out this flashing thing. It's annoying the heck out of me now. The running anime? No, that's Run with the Wind. Run with the Wind is very, very good of an anime. I highly recommend everyone watch it, even if you're not into running. Like, it's just really good. Let me actually turn the game volume up a bit. It's coming out theaters this weekend. This is new to me. Have you heard of Orb? I have not heard of Orb either. Even still, this is clearly nothing more than a malicious smear campaign. Perhaps the guilty party is envious of his success. Could also be the work of an anti-immigration terrorist who can't handle a Central Easterner rising to fame. All men are equal before the winged goddess. Arusha. She draws no distinction between race and ethnicity. Everyone hydrate and check their posture, not just me. What's up, Linkster? We're running the fastest 100 meters. Some kid rivalry and then they become adults. Ooh! Yeah, man. I'm in it. I was gonna say, yeah, did you, my question to you, Yaiko, is did you see that Biped 2, I think, is getting released this year in, like, November or something? To go against this is nothing short of deplorable. Father Mansour, if these flyers continue to appear, it may constitute a disturbance to the temple. We gotta play it. Yes. I don't know if people have seen. I can actually link it real quick. Hold on. Once upon a time, Yaiko and I actually streamed Biped 1 together. That was awesome. Highly recommend watching that. And then we're gonna do Biped 2. It'll be so fun. Still want to stream Peak. You and I definitely need to stream Peak at some point, that's for sure. It's really fun. I was actually playing Peak just yesterday with the Juniper server. And it was I was very chalked, I'll say that. It did not go well for me, but it went well for others, I'll say that. Oh god. In which case, you would still be eligible to file a complaint with the guild, despite not being the victim of defamation. So please, don't hesitate to reach out to us if the need arises. And only pray it doesn't. Nevertheless, we will keep your kind offer in mind. Oh, remember last time I mentioned that I was like, what's that weird white fluff that randomly appears on the screen when you're inside a building, right? It's snow. It's snowing outside in game, and so Falcom made an oopsie, and sometimes it snows inside the house. Fantastic, huh?
Praise be to
So sometimes if you see like that, if you see a white speck just kind of like fly in, it's because of the snow, and I find that just very funny. Like, made to the final chapter of Sky the First. Let's go. I'm still in chapter 1. Welcome, Heisei. How's it going? It's not your snow, Fairy Pal? No, unfortunately.
Let's get going.
It actually looks like it could snow today here where I'm at, but it's really cold. Well, it was really cold. Today is actually pretty warm. It's a solid 64 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Celsius units is like what? High tens, right? But it's like very gloomy outside. Perfect day to just relax inside and snuggle up, you know? Haven't seen that guy's mug in a while. Not that I'm complaining. The less of his anti-immigration activism, the better. Still, I do wonder about him. You had an unintentional nap? Those are the best kinds of naps, honestly. Do you guys ever have it where you try to go to sleep and you can't, right? But then when you don't want to sleep, it's like super easy to do so? Must be a real piece of work. You on the lookout for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand. Ahem. No need to concern yourselves. I wouldn't exactly call it a problem anyhow. You right now? That is true. That's true, actually. See, this anti-immigration protester who often comes to demonstrate here hasn't been around lately. Tell us more about this protester. The man's name is Jacobin. He's a wily sort, the kind who will leap at the chance to shove his radical rhetoric down your throat. When did this game get so woke, though? What do you mean? The previous game was very woke, too. They were talking about anti-immigration stuff even in the previous game. This game did come out, like, what, 2022? Right? Yeah, 22, I think. And a lot of the conversations have also been taking place in Japan about anti-immigration and stuff like that. They've been having those conversations for a little while now. They've only gotten a lot more popular recently due to other global events. But it's always been that. This whole arc has pretty much been that way from the beginning. We cracked down on it time and again, but it never did much to discourage him. But now he isn't showing up at all. You don't suppose that means he's finally had the change of heart? Well, whatever the case, just take care not to get suckered in by any screwball solicitors. What is woke? I don't know. The definition changes like every other day. Jacobin. He was the one who wrote that threatening letter on Aracion. And apparently, he went back to his old ways without missing a beat right after. The guy's anti-immigration sentiments ran deep. If he's gone cold turkey, that raises a few eyebrows. Maybe he's just changed locations. Could be. We'll keep an eye out. I gotta put Judith back in my party, actually.
Then let's head over.
I love Judith.
Okay.
All right.
I keep holding L1 to sprint, because in Sky the First, L1 is sprint,
Seek out never before seen treasure.
and in Daybreak, it's R1.
Oh, look at those clothes. Thanks for stopping by.
My, this is positive.
It's a word idiots misuse a lot. So true. Although I do love conspiracy theories. I mean, the idea of a conspiracy theory is very fun in practice. At least in forms of discussion and stuff like that. After that, however, some of them can get a little bit messy. Arcade Solutions, an A-rank bracer, and a divine blade. Here to sample our Eastern fare? The smell of it's so rich. Takes me right back to Longport. I can feel my mouth watering already. Yeah, well, keep a leash on until lunchtime. We're just making the rounds on Edith's rumor mills while we work through our 4 SPGs. Oh? Well, one juicy tidbit I have is your run-in with the Liu family yesterday. You already know about that? I do, albeit only superficially. While we're on this subject, I've been wondering what became of the syndicate after the fact. The Liu family's bigwigs are still somewhere in the capital. Same goes for Sao and his men. What they're up to is a mystery, but I do hear the Council of Elders will be making a big announcement soon. You probably guess what it is. Give me one conspiracy theory that ain't fun. Personally speaking, the Flat Earth theory? Personally speaking? Because a lot of the funny jokes just aren't even really that funny to me. But that's just for me. My favorite is a lizard people one. That's probably my favorite conspiracy theory is lizard people. So what was it? I need to look up what, because in Toho 20, the extra stage, all her spell cards are based around conspiracy theories. And I still don't know what the Chocolate Rain one is about. No mind to follow his example, but his cunning and audacity are to be admired. To be fair, it isn't as if this is all bad for the Syndicate. Maybe not, but that doesn't mean I have to whoop it up. Well, I for one look forward to what the future holds for Heiyue, and by extension, the path you choose to trend. Replacement's probably the most popular one now. Yeah. Although I don't know a lot of details about that one. But enough about our internal affairs. I happen to have a piece of information here that might interest you. The True Grievance Brigade has resumed their operations. So it's true! We'd heard from Elaine that they were on the move, though the guild doesn't have any specifics. At any rate, their core members should all be in custody after what happened at Aramis. Right. Your plan is to finish Sky the First and Memory by the end of the year. Daybreak and Daybreak 2 are also being saved for next year, along with Beyond the Horizon. That's probably a pretty fair plan. I mean, you're in the final chapter of Sky the First, so you literally could finish that this month. And then, where are you in Reverie again? As I recall, you were also in, like, the final act. If that alone were enough to deter them, they would have disbanded ages ago. I don't know who's currently leading their ranks, but they seem to be more zealous than ever. And I thought cockroaches were hard to stomp out. Stomp out. Easterners like us may be on their blacklist, but I doubt they're foolhardy enough to raise a hand against Heiyue. Act 3 for everyone. Yeah, you're pretty much there. I do hope Goalie takes a while on this, because I would hate him taking me over when it comes to Final Fantasy. What do you mean? I have to get the follow first. So until you have all the time until I get the 500th follower, and then whatchamacallit, and then I have to actually like figure out when I can do it too. So you have plenty of time. As long as they don't act against us, we'll extend the same courtesy to them. The rest of you aren't off their radars either, so you may want to watch your backs. Point taken. Thank you for the warning. Whoop, someone's calling. Wow, if it ain't the champion himself.
Hey guys, how's it hanging? It's been a while since we met face to face. You've just been counting down the days, I bet.
Why don't I spare myself the headache and hang up? Besides, we stayed at the park just yesterday. Hold on a sec. Least you can do is hear me out. I'll just get to the point. There's something important I wanted to ask of you guys. Really now? On the same day as the big race? Don't seem like a coincidence. My mind says next turn-based game should be Final Fantasy 2. 2? Why specifically 2? My heart says Atelier Chalet. Oh. My mind's telling me yes, but my body's telling me no. You could put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. If now's a bad time, though, I won't push my luck. C1 related request, huh? Guess there's a chance it's related to those terrorists. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. Let's be at 10:30 then. I'll be waiting at the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. See you on the flip side. What do you think Maxim wants from us? He got all tense out of nowhere halfway through that call. Maybe there's trouble brewing over at the Grand Prix? I don't know any better than you, but whatever it is has my nose twitching. How's game audio, by the way, today? I like made it louder because I noticed that at least in not in like the city stuff, it's been pretty quiet. So I made it a little bit louder today.
Care for some popcorn?
But I have to make it quieter during combat, I think. You can hear me? Okay. Wait, hold on. Did I do...
Off we go.
I went shopping, right? Have a gremlin, they said, while streaming. It'll be fun, they said. They totally won't cheese you
we took
every
you
5
around
seconds.
here once before, didn't we? Huh? Where'd the Divine Blade go?
Oh, sorry.
Check out what I
I
have on
spotted these
offer.
delicious-looking apples and just thought I'd help myself.
She ate all those in the blink of an eye.
Whoa. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to balance that. Actually, I could do that.
Okay, with
All right.
pleasure.
There we go. That'll balance that out. Yeah, I think I did all the shopping that I can. Let's move on with the story. I did also save too, so if worst case scenario, I could just go backwards if need be. March 21st, 10:30 a.m.
Hey, there you guys are.
Holy, that's loud.
And not a moment too soon. I believe it's been a month since we've seen one another, Van. Apart from in the garden, that is.
Has it been that long already? Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it the way you've been helping my assistants. Gonna take a wild stab though and say you ain't here just to catch up. I'll explain that and more to you in a bit. But first, sit down and take a load off. Please voice these scenes. Ah! Thank you for placing an order for us, though I do feel a bit guilty letting you pay. Yeah, no need to put yourself out on our account. Just think of this as a reward for all the times you were there for me. Don't mind if I do that. So, let's start with what Ren's doing, or Renee's doing here. Not that I don't already have an idea. Right, I won't beat around the bush. Long story short, today's Grand Prix is being targeted by anti-immigration terrorists. For real? Wait, am I the one who's surprised by that? We really can't forget last time when I took Ferry to see a lesbian rom-com or romance movie. That was so funny. I'm still not over it, but it was really, really funny. Poor 13-year-old being corrupted. What can I say? Well, all the signs so far were sort of pointing to it. First off, we came in knowing that leftover anti-immigration terrorists were still kicking about. Then we've got the Z1 Grand Prix finals, which immigrants are going to turn up in droves to see. Add to the involvement of a CID analyst, and the rest is self-explanatory. I see what you mean now. Plus, one of the favorites in today's race is Aslan, who comes from the Central East. It only makes sense that the terrorists would have their sights set on them. And not any 13-year-old. A Jaeger 13-year-old. You're absolutely correct. Even despite the existence of Red Star, racers in the past were exclusively of white descent. But in recent years, the number of Eastern and Central Eastern racers has grown to the point where they're no longer an exception. This is very topical. Among them, a star of hope for the Central Easterners was born in the form of Aslan. Nowadays, there are quite a few people who view the Z1 race as a symbol of ethnic integration. I can definitely feel it going in that direction. Hey, Blubba, what's up, dude? But of course, anti-immigration terrorists wouldn't take much of a fancy to that. So they demanded the race's organizers call up the Z1 Grand Prix altogether. And by they, I mean the True Grievance Brigade. From what I hear, they also demand that the police release their fellow members who were caught hiding in Aramis. I see, so the remnants really are still active. It's just as we suspected. They'll stop at nothing to achieve their goals. But of course, you won't give in to their demands, right? That goes without saying. The Grand Prix organizers haven't even considered suspending the event. And naturally, the CID plans to do everything in its power to address the situation. To start, we'll be establishing a strict watch in and around the circuit venue as a precautionary measure. However, these radicals have little left to lose. The more we tighten the screws, the likelier it is that they'll involve innocent people. You certainly can't be too careful, given the decent number of members purported to be at large. So, as a bit of added insurance, you want to enlist the aid of Arkwright Solutions, which at this particular moment means you get a lane as part of the package. Oh, that's kind of cool. You know? Classic Renee. The pampered prince never misses a trick. Enough with the pampered prince bit. And it's Mr. Kincaid to you. But yes, as you've surmised, the CID would like to once again issue an official 4SPG. Your task is to flush out and apprehend the terrorists. Your assigned area will be the Speedway's interior. In the meantime, my men and I will handle the perimeter. Sounds like a plan? By the way, I'll be acting as a liaison between you and event management. So if there's anything you need to pass on, just give me a call. Understood. Right, then. I'd better head out. Got a few things to take care of before the race. What? What is that? Are you free in a little bit? Define a little bit. Sure thing. Catch you later. I saw your DM from yesterday. I do apologize for not responding. But define a little bit. True Grievance Brigade. It didn't seem as if they were tied to any other forces back at Aramis either. But there's a definite chance that someone will capitalize on their schemes, just like before. Hey, as long as they put up a decent fight. Speak for yourself. I'd rather they call it quits. Anyway, let's scarf down some lunch and get to investigating. Like 8 my time? Yeah. Right? Depends on when work wants me to leave. 7 would be better, but I think I can make 8 work. Doing the final checks on my big East video and just stalling. Oh, you're making an East video? Ooh. One thing that I wanted to do for a while today dropped cultural integration. Oh. It stopped snowing. I get off at work 7 your time. Alrighty, well, we'll see. Okay. I'll make it happen. So it has. Though it's still a little overcast. The Grand Circuit, Edith's 12th district. I remember looking around here with Van during the Revolution Festival. Maybe we should play East versus Trails. So true. That could be fun. Yeah, you were sightseeing like no one's business. This is my first time in the area. Wait, what's that? Ah, you mean the Ferris wheel. It's an attraction in which one rides a gondola attached to a rotating rim, allowing them to take in the surrounding views. Cool. Is it like taking the Aerotram in Basel? It doesn't doesn't feel quite the same, but there's definitely a resemblance visually. I have East versus Trails. I started grinding on the unlockable stuff so I could host. Oh! Boy, if only I had a server to make a community event out of this, huh? You may not know, but this place also has one of the most up-to-date bouldering facilities out there. There are some who make a hobby of scaling natural rock formations with just their bare hands. Last night I was doing the impossible and needed an onion. That's what the DM was about. I was hungry. Okay. I see. You're doing a tier list on Toho Power Scale. Oh. Someone's been reading up. I try it out on some of my days off, but let me tell you, it really gets your blood pumping. Oh yeah? Color me intrigued. Unlike the Ferris wheel, this is the kind of thing you can have fun with solo. I get where y'all are coming from, but now ain't the time to be fooling around. Enjoy work, you got this, dude. You got this. Come on, let's go check the perimeter before we head into the speedway.
The beer garden is awfully crowded today.
It sure is. Wait, isn't that...
Come on in and eat your fill. My stuff can't be beat.
Procyon Ale.
I'll be waiting for you.
Ah, I see.
I think I'll give it a try.
I think I'll give it a try.
Hello. Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
Weird as heck. As of today, East Origin is a runner from my top game of 2025. Let's go! These videos like the best moments from playing 20 East games the past almost 2 years, just like the time cast with my friends on it. Oh, let's go!
Which team is gonna bring home the gold? You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Right. All right.
Okay.
To the official Z1 shop.
So, who are you rooting for?
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's Z1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
I miss playing East Blind. I wish I could go back and like see them for the first time again and just experience all of them over again. But the only way I can really do that now is when a friend picks it up and I can kind of like play vicariously through them. And people tell me about it, I'm just like, ah, eh. I'm trying to focus on Persona 3 for the last part of the year, but right now top priorities are by Issa, Origin, Atelier, Aisha, or Ayesha, and Sakuna. Ooh. Man, I just want to spend all day playing games. You and me both, brother. You and me both. I freaking like come back home and I'm like, I just want to play a video game, and I'm just like, no, I have lectures to do. Like literally last night, I was hanging out with the guys, and I was like doing lecture while
hello,
hanging out
everyone.
with them, and I'm like, man, this sucks. Oh, it's raining. I think I haven't touched a controller in a year. Damn, dude. You gotta find some relaxing game to play, you know, kind of like on the side, or you should get a portable. Like find a portable that you, like you can kind of like just like really quickly pick up and play something. And re-experiencing with him, that's so nice.
So you guys decided to come too, huh?
You may experience East or learning to read for the first time again. I have more fun streaming than portable. That's fair. Micro streams. I don't know. Or make videos, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, if it's still something that makes you feel relaxed and stuff like that, you should definitely try and throw it in there when you can. I mean, I will play East Proud Nordics when it comes out next year. I'll probably binge that one, so I'll go through the whole game again in that regard. I got a hammer at home. It could work. Mind giving it a shot? No, thank you. I'm gonna pass on that one. On business, but yeah. Forget that. What are you doing here, Grammy?
I'll have you know, Victor and I go way back. He used to work at one of my go-to restaurants during my glory days.
At one point, Dominique took a real fancy to my cooking.
How's Twitch these days? I heard it's so bad I might switch to YouTube. For me and my growth, the same. Nothing's changed. There's been the whole topic of, you know, the view counts and stuff like that. I never really look at those anyway until after the fact. I think really it's just more the fact that like I know I've talked to a couple people about like, you know, giving each other the view when we can't actually be there, so like counting lurkers and stuff like that, because it's like I would like to lurk in more people's things, but if it's not going to count the view, then that sucks, right? But I think it does still, and there's also extensions that can help with that too. For what it's worth, I mean, it still depends on what you're streaming for. I think if you're trying to like make it a partner and like be more permanent with it, then it's gonna suck. But if you're just kind of like what you and I did, it's the same. I still think Twitch is overall the better platform to stream on compared to YouTube, but I multi-stream, so it doesn't matter anyway. What do I mean? there's been a lot of drama recently with Twitch with regarding view counts, because they're trying to eliminate bot views and stuff like that, or view botting and stuff like that, and as a result, they may have gone overkill with it, with regards to how they count views, live views, and you know, like, so for example, I don't know, I'll actually look at my view count right now to make an example of this. So according to Twitch Mobile, my view count is 6. But if you look at the chatter list, and not including myself, there's like 7, I think, according to what I see. 7 or 8. So their calculations are a little off right now. And there's a lot of other really weird drama up too. Like some people are saying that like, you know, they'll get raided by like a raid of like 30 people. And even if the people from those raids stay, then it's like you don't get the views associated with that raid. I count like less than 6. Maybe it just doesn't update it for me then. But regardless, you know, there's a lot of issues on there going on. I think YouTube is also a fine place to stream too and stuff like that.
Ever since, she's been giving me pointers in just about everything.
I thought this dude had a lot deeper of a voice than I thought.
I wouldn't have been able to get Mamar up and running without her support.
You don't say. Never would have guessed you two had a history. Hey, Nemra, feelings from me. Oh, it still counts cake for me. Oh, no, there we go. That updated. Okay, so I was just behind. That's funny. But like I said, it's whatever. I don't really care about that sort of stuff. You know, if people can make it, yay. Like today, you know, people made it. If not, that's fine. We're just here to chill. So, if you are here and supportive, I appreciate it, as they say. It's definitely a shocker. But that's not what I meant. What are you doing here at the Grand Circuit? Or do I even need to ask? Come to think of it, I recall hearing that you've offered advice to professional athletes before. Does that mean you're here to coach the Z1 racers?
Only the ones on the younger side. Though I've also been putting in my 2 mirror on how they're running this whole affair.
I feel like we don't know enough about Dominique. Judith and Van sure weren't exaggerating about her. She's a granny of all trades if I ever saw one. And yet, she rarely ventures into the public eye. I see now why the rumors refer to as a legend. Bet she could hold up in a scuffle too. Names like her must be 1 in a million. Alright, enough feeding her ego. What I want to know is, where's Yums get off to? Oh, that's right, I don't see her around.
She and Maxim made a promise to ride the Ferris wheel together. They should be back before long, though.
Playdate, huh? Those two are pretty chummy now. You'll eventually get a half-hour reading quest if you really need it. That's true. Nothing to worry about then, right? Save for the potential terrorist situation. Let's check around the Ferris wheel just in case.
Ooh, a Ferris wheel. I'm getting the urge to climb all the way to the top of it.
What kind of crazy-ass urge is that? And don't even think about trying it. You hear me?
Oh, I love Van and Judith, I love Van and Judith too. I love Van and Shizana's little scuffles. They're so adorable.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived.
I wanna ride.
So this is the Ferris wheel. It makes you feel so short from up close. Well, you are also pretty short, Fairy.
That was so much fun.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, it's Van and his friends.
Hey all, how's the operation going?
Operation?
You can relax. We'll get the job done. So, Yume, how was riding the Ferris wheel with Maxim?
I could see the whole circuit from the tippy top.
Wow, that must be the best seat in the house.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't stay on it longer.
Oh, well, you know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun. Tell you what, if we get another chance, I'll go around 3 more times with you.
Look at Maxim trying to be a good father. Even if he did screw it up at the beginning. He's trying his best.
Really? Cross your heart?
Cross my heart.
You got a game the other day that has so much text. When I tested it, it was like 10 minutes of skipping text, so I gotta see gameplay. Ah, sounds like Trails. Oh boy.
I'll make sure Yume here gets back to Paulette safe and sound. Oh, and before I forget, I've already arranged to get you guys into the Speedway.
The end type of skipping? Oh lordy.
Just give your names at the ticket counter and they'll let you through. Best of luck out there.
Feels like you just read a book. For sure. Thanks.
Bye, Van. Bye, everyone.
Oh my god, Yume. Adorable. Looks like Maxim is headed straight for the racetrack himself. Is something bothering you, Van? Nah, it's nothing. We're gonna want to follow his lead soon.
Alrighty then. Let me figure out how much I want to bet, and...
Aaron, no betting and no getting drunk either.
I wasn't gonna... Hey, come on, chill. It was just a joke.
Was it, though? Was it really?
At any rate, we're here strictly on business. Do try to contain yourself.
He could have at least gambled. He may not have been able to drink, but he could have at least gambled. I do hope it's a good game, but I'll read stuff when I play for real. I only want to see performance that day. Ah, yeah, for sure, for sure. We have a raid. Oh my god. Satanic Rosie, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, hello, one and all, and welcome. My name is Golden Drummer 730. Become a golden or gold. We wear floats or both. We like to play RPGs and bullet hell games. Right? We like to do things differently time to time as well. Double raid! Oh my goodness. Cracker Ray, thank you also from the raid. AXL, thank you for coming with the raid. My name is Golden Drummer 730. You can call me Golden or Goldie. You can call me whatever. You can call me. My name is Golden Drummer 730. You can call me Golden or Goldie. Or floats your boat. Oh boy, we like to do RPG / bullet hell games where we do things differently time to time as well. If you have to raid and fade afterwards, then you know what you gotta do, and I'll do my best to keep both your communities entertained. Thank you for the follow, Goldman345, and we've hit 500 followers! Woohoo! Oh, how fitting that a fellow gold person with numbers in their name was the 500th follower. Thank you, Goldman345, for being the 500th follower to the channel. Let's go! Which means we've hit a goal. Sorry to raid. I have workies. Have a great stream. No, thank you for raiding, and hopefully your streams went well. I see you guys were doing some Devour. We'll give. I think there's shoutouts for both. I think have we done shoutouts for both? I think we did shoutouts for Rosie first. We need to do a shoutout for. We need to do a shoutout for Kraken. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Good, both of you follow. Thank you so much again. I need to catch up on chat because a lot of stuff happened. Oh, how was your stream? How was Devour? Hello, Exel. Hello, Goldman. Thank you. 500. Thank you. Congrats. Thank you so much, everyone. We hit 500. Thank you for the follow. Stream is going well. We are doing some Trails Through Daybreak 2 today, following the Trails of series made by Nihon Falcom. The most recent game to be localized is Trails Through Daybreak 2, also known as Kuro no Kiseki 2 in Japan. If you are planning on playing this and want to avoid spoilers, no worries if you have to, disappear for a while. I totally understand it. For those looking to get into the Trails series, I would recommend playing Trails in the Sky, the first remake, which just came out on all platforms. It is a great way to get into the series. It's a remake of the first game that started the Trails series, and is a very, very fun and fantastic time. You did hit the you recommended them? Let's go. I appreciate it, Axel. Yeah, you hit the right time. Am I a turtle? Yes, I am. I am a golden turtle. I'm a big old golden turtle. Yeah. Yes. Golden turtle. The golden turtle who goes by the name Sir Alfred. Who sits on people's shoulders and plays RPGs with chillax and fun vibes and stuff like that. That does the most minimalist amount of things for streaming known to man. Ish. Kind of. Mwah. However it be. Always love a fellow gold person. Hey, you know what? The world needs more of us, am I right? The world needs more of us. How much of Sky first have you played? I am still in chapter 1. You're gonna raid dash, have a great stream? No worries. Thank you again for the raid, Rosie. I appreciate it. I'll have to check out both yours and Kraken's stream at some point as well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I know Kraken went away earlier for worky, so hopefully they have a good time at work as well. Yeah, I'm in chapter 1. I just met Agate, and we're on our way to the Ravenu village and whatnot. I think we're basically doing the investigation part of trying to find the Kapua family and everything. I'm very slow with it. I will say that. I'm very, very slow with Sky the First, given the amount of time that I actually get to play and stuff like that. But also I was doing a lot of the side questing and I was doing a lot of exploring and I had to like grind for a little bit too and stuff like that.
Monkey.
Monkey.
You have shown me, monkey. Monkey.
Yo. What else? Losing his best got this guy the first. Yeah, because I was trying to do some of the I was trying to do a lot of the you know what call it side quests and stuff like that. And the freaking Thunder Shark was like giving me like a big, you know, pain in the butt, I guess. So I was like, Mr. Van Arkride, was it? Yes, I have you right here. Okay, back to the readings. Back to the funds. Oh, actually, before I do that, so now that we've hit 500 followers, one, I have to make a new follower goal, and I don't know what that's going to be. Two, at some point in the near future, we will be doing Final Fantasy 1 through 5 as a marathon stream type thing. I need to plan that now, so look forward to that, where we go through Final Fantasy 1 through 5. So that'll be exciting. That'll be 9 event passes for you. Go right ahead and enter the venue. Got it. The VIP treatment isn't so bad. March 21st, 12:03 p.m. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change that too. I'll change that later. What kind of goals would you consider? Only JRPGs? No, I mean I've done different things in the past, some of which I have not actually fulfilled yet. Cooking was one of them. You know, I think Pokemon is gonna be on there because I've never beaten a Pokemon game, so I think I'll do Pokemon at some point. And it just has to be something that I can like feasibly do, and it would be interesting. Persona 5 was on there, right? That was a fun one, and that ended up being a really fun time. So it's a little past noon. The race is scheduled to start at 2 p.m. sharp. Couldn't ask for better driving weather either. Yes, it feels great outside, and the sky is clearing up nicely. I also try to consider like the audience too when it comes to the goals. So like Persona 5, I know, given my RPG-centric audience on Saturdays at least, that like Persona 5 would be really, really good. CRPG or KRPG for once? If I'm playing a CRPG, I'm just gonna pick up a Hoyo game. And I'm already working my way through one Hoyo game via cutscenes anyway. I don't know if I want to pick up another one. KRPG, maybe. I could be down for KRPGs. Or, I mean, if there's other CRPGs that are not Hoyo, I mean, I could look into them if you give me recommendations. There's also Western RPGs, too, that I could look at as well, but, you know, I could also do shooty shoot games. On the other hand, the stand's already filling in, even with 2 hours to go. Just goes to show how much they're champing at the bit. Chomping? This is, after all, the Grand Prix. Annual finals. Crowd's fervor is almost palpable. Okay, but what about K-pop? Hey, I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters and I really liked it, so... Am I cool yet? How do you plan on finding those bozos then? Don't tell me you're planning on grilling the audience one seat at a time. Even with so many people here, doing that would only draw unwanted attention to us. Incidentally, Renee gave you some sort of data before we parted. What was it? Just a little trick to help us zero down the enemy. The terrorists' weaponry of choice are specially designed to bypass standard metal detectors. As luck would have it, we managed to get our hands on a similar model from the Blacklight District. If you install this data and perform a shard search, it should be able to identify them. Best of luck. Yo, we cheating? Wow, the CID thinks of everything. I'd call it over-preparing, but if it saves us some hassle, you might as well roll with it. NK JRPG? If you can find me one, I will play it. I'll forward the data to you guys. That way we can split up and cover as much ground as possible. First order of business will be to pinpoint any terrorists hiding at the speedway. Then, we surround them, close in, and corral the whole group at once. Simple as that. There's just one thing. I want Reset to act as our operator. That means compiling everyone's findings and passing along my instructions when needed. As you wish. Good. Now let's get this done. Right. Alright, we're all fanned out. Time for me to start moving too.
Okay, the Zyphas are all set up. Now we just need to do a shard search. We've got to catch these terrorists so we can keep Yume and the others safe.
All been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's C1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Like, what's even the point of a Sarge search if they're just gonna show you where it is anyway? Or not? Listen, Carlos, you're the only one we can turn to for this. If we say no, we'll have to forfeit our slot. Give me a break. I retired a decade ago. My foot hasn't even healed all the way. The work of Z1 is no Sunday drive, you know. I won't argue that point, but still. Carlos, that's the guy who used to race for Alina way back when. He seems to be deep in conversation with one of their reps. Nothing's popping out on the search though, so I doubt they're dealing with the terrorists. No sense poking into their business. Guess I'll go sweep the stands again.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
Still more to it. There's a portal over there.
This year's C1 Grand Prix is about to begin. It's almost time to final race. Home the goal. You won't want to miss a single second of this race, folks.
Mm-hmm.
This is all so exciting.
Suspicious man. Bro, I didn't even... That's Juniper. I haven't actually called Juniper yet to see if she would notice.
The moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. The final race of this year's C1 Grand Prix is about to begin.
Getting a hit from that guy. No two ways about it. Doesn't seem like he's part of a group though. I'll just stand by and keep an eye on him until Reset calls. The rest of the team have completed their investigations. Ultimately, the only positive search result was the man you came across. Yeah, I just checked with Renee. He said the others might be outside the area. Remember, changing someone's name only takes time and commitment. That's true. If not, then chances are that they're hiding somewhere on the racetrack. Anyways, I'm gonna go move in on this one. Can you relay the plan to everyone else? Certainly. Excuse me, you got a sec? Need something? Let's just say you've been selected for a stop and search. Mind telling me about what you're concealing there? How could you possibly... And in case you get any funny ideas, we already have you surrounded. Surrender quietly. I didn't realize I'd drawn so much attention. So be it. Trying to make a suicide run? Not on my watch. Big talk for a little lady. So why does she make my spine chill? Ah, forget it. Sorry, but this road's closed. Give yourself up without a fuss, and you may still get off with a minimal sentence. Cutie's blade, too. Guess escape's no longer an option, in that case. I've been looking to get back into CRPGs eventually. I have a couple that I started but never really got far into. Ooh, like what? Comrades, to arms! So his playmates were hiding under shard camouflage. He wasn't just running around randomly. Nothing we weren't expecting. Happy Shizuno Saturday, everyone. Happy Shizuno Saturday. Rafi, how's it going? Perfectly fine, thank you. I think we can all agree that the odds are stacked against you. Even then, you're still gonna pick a fight? Don't take us lightly. We are the true grievance brigade, the leaders Calvar needs most. Now that our sponsors have dropped us, our backs are against the wall. A shame we couldn't drag those blasted immigrants into this. We'll set to settle for taking you down with us instead.
Comrades, let us make our stand.
Oh. Oh, how easy this will be. Bum, 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 bum.
Make it count.
Activating drive.
You dare stand in our way? Get them.
The Gaijin series and Sword and Fairy. Oh yeah, Sword and Fairy. I've heard of that one at least.
Now we're talking.
Oh my god, my freaking controls are all Sky the First.
You
Freezing wind. Cut down my enemies. Make it count, Dan.
We're done, but how?
Activating skill.
Wow, a whole 10 XP. We're done for. Long live the Republic. They're down for the count. I could have gone for more of a challenge, to be honest. Genesis still hasn't reacted so far. Does this mean there's no corrosion going on? My computer tries to do the work since I shall head out. No, no! See you later, Blubba. Thanks for stopping by. It's difficult to say. This may not have been all the surviving members. Right, we can't afford to drop our guards. For now, let's go hand these guys over to Renee. What about the fans who saw all that? At the same time, the CID apprehended a separate unit of the True Grievance Brigade. Look at the guy on the right. When combined with the one Van's team had captured, all remnants of the group were accounted for and in custody. Thus did the brigade's plans to interfere with the Z1 Grand Prix and negotiate the release of their comrades skid to a halt. Well, that takes care of the terrorists. So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here or move somewhere else entirely? Good question. I'm still getting a whiff of something suspicious. The Genesis! It's reacting. So we're on the right track? At the very least, we need to stay sharp until the race is over and done with. Shall we take another turn through the stands and garages? Yeah, and anywhere else we can think of while we're at it. Looking around blindly irks me a bit, but I suppose it's the best we can do right now. March 21st, 2 p.m. Having flushed out the terrorists, Van and company continued their investigation with a wary eye.
And the cars are off!
With no suspicious activity to be found, the Z1 Grand Prix went on as scheduled. As the group remained vigilant, the race plowed ahead with a number of dramatic developments along the way. In the end, it was a showdown between Maxim and Ashland in a fierce and fervent bid for first place. While keeping in touch with the CID, Van and the others elected to watch the exciting moment from the stands. At long last, the race entered its final leg. Same day at 3:57 p.m.
To the final lap! Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Dude, that was crazy! It all comes down to this.
We'll know the winner soon enough.
Will Maxim hold on to his lead, or will Aslan pull out in front?
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Who knew a bunch of guys driving in circles could hook you in like this?
I find myself unable to tear my eyes away.
Same here. Even I'm starting to feel anxious.
In all my years of watching the Z1, I can't remember the last time things were this hotly contested.
That's saying something coming from you. This is a dead heat for the history books.
You can do it, Maxim.
Just one more push. The finish line is right in your reach.
If he clinches this, he'll have a four-peat. Not that that means I'll forgive him.
Ooh, a last-minute maneuver.
Talk about a photo finish.
Oh no.
Maxim?
Good goddess.
Maxim?
What? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Do you mean we time travel here? Huh? That... Wait. Okay, first of all, rip Maxim. That actually sucked. Like, that was a really good scene. I'm glad, you know, they showed Yume and them crying. But, like, what? What? There's also a extra path here? There's a secondary path there. Go back. What do you mean there's a... Why? Well, that takes care of the terrace. This feeling. Investigate the explosion. Y'all remember what just happened? The explosion, I mean. That's where you have to pick the route. Follow Beauregard's advice or Oh! Okay. Gotcha. He'd gone through another rewind. I can sense it. Yes, it was right after we turned the terrace over to Renee. More to the point. We can't let that tragedy play out again. No shit. Let's pull ourselves together and get to it. In order to do so, we need to get a firm grasp on what actually happened. An explosion of that scale couldn't have been just a simple crash. I'm of the same mind. In all probability, one of the Z1 cars had some manner of explosive attached to it. No way! But who would do that? We already caught all the terrorists! More remnants for one, or perhaps a more reasonable theory is that they have a collaborator. From my point of view, the explosion seemed to originate from Aslan's vehicle. That was the way I saw it too. About this whole rewinding business though, what a profoundly fascinating experience. Still, I have a sneaking feeling that I've gone through this someplace before. Don't tell me she remembers the poison gas incident on Nemeth Island. Feels like getting tossed into a washing machine, if I'm being real. Back on topic, it's a safe bet that Aslan's car is the one carrying the explosive. And Maxim was unlucky enough to get caught up in that too. Short on time. Let's work with what we know and get to stepping. Yeah. Make our way over to Ingrid's garage and look at his ride. We'll give Renee and Maxim a heads up so they can run interference for us. Act 2, or Act 3, Route B. Grand Sucket. Tragedy. What stops them from doing the same thing again? Right? I guess we're gonna find out. I understand the situation. We already performed an inspection of the car before bringing it in. I'm fairly certain there are no issues to be found. Aslan. Maybe so, but this is a request from the CID. Not to mention, Maxim is worried for us too. It'd really put me at ease if we could clear this up. Well, if you insist, I suppose it's fine. What's up, CT? We detained the terrorists with sacrifice or stopping. Feels like a good trade. Yeah! Not to worry, this will take no time at all. Aslan's just as good a guy as we heard, huh? Big burger. Now I want a burger. Yes, I'm glad he was willing to vouch for us. Rodney? What are you doing here? I thought the final checks were finished already. Well, ain't that sketchy. Excuse me a sec. Hey, no need to rough up our mechanic. God, of all the lousy timing. You're not Rodney. What in blazes? Is it me, or have we seen this guy's mug before? If I squint just right, yeah. He appears to have trimmed up a tad since our last encounter. That's some dedicated camouflage. But it wasn't enough to pull the wool over our eyes. He's the one who caused a stir over in Aracian, the anti-immigration activist Jacobin. He's thinner. He lost weight. The one that dies is the one that tried to Riz Ferry? No? Yes? Yes. Yes. I'm so tired. I got the headache you get after getting off a plane. My dinner was ordered so late, it's got a bug up. Oh, I hate when that happens. I was just finished my Monday coding and making a goddamn website. I've been flying YouTube videos. But anyway, I hate when that happens, when delivery just does not do it right, man. I hate that so much. I need my food to get here. All you need is the food. After that, it's like, whatever. Just pass out. You didn't think you had the cojones to strut around the open. You're that infernal spriggan. Boil me once, shame on you, but twice? Dan, I found the bomb. It was wedged in a gap under the engine cover. Nice work, Catcher. I almost drove out. With that? And so, the miniature explosive attached to the Aslan Z1 racer was safely removed. The real mechanic, whom Jacobin had knocked out and tied up, was then found unharmed. From there, the Z1 Grand Prix kicked off once more, with the competition heating up more than ever.
This time, it's Maxim tailing after Aslan.
You download Python, the tutorial told you to download VS Code. I mean, VS Code's a great tool for it. Are you making your website in, like, Django or Flask? If you're gonna use Python?
You're kidding.
Bro. No way. Bro, there's no way. Bro, no way. Bro, no way. This is just comical at this point. Oh my god, bro. Another one? I'm more of a C# or Express type of guy for backends. I'm a Python guy for backends, but your front end. How you can make something out of an... I mean, you could do a Django. If it depends on how complicated the website is. You could probably make something in Django like really easily. So then you have a simple front end with some Python backend. You know, I think we can help him out here, Ale. I think we can get him some good Django shit going. God, if we have to time travel a third time because Maxim can't get his shit together, is this why people hate? Is this why people hate this act? Is because of this? The fuck's a Django? DJANGO is a framework that you can use to build lightweight websites in Python. Here we are again. Another rewind. Also, why is a rewind activating every single time? And the timing was exactly the same as before. In the end, we can stop that tragedy from repeating itself. Though it did play out differently compared to last time. Yeah, right down to how the race was going. The part that stuck out to me the most was the size of the explosion. I remember Vegeta from DBZ, the fuck's a Kami? Yeah, right? That's a good line. I mean, yeah, Express.js is pretty good too. It's just, I don't know if I'd want to introduce Express.js as like the first thing for someone to do, you know? JS just in general is, yeah, your deadline's Monday. Just have them do something in Django and, you know, keep it easy. That's how I feel. I noticed that too. It was smaller than before. Compared to the first explosion, it was way smaller and the cars were slightly less damaged. IDK, I thought Python was the easiest language apparently. It is, because it's the easiest to learn and read. But it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. So when you're making a website, you still will need to use some HTML and CSS to get all the stuff on there. But in order to actually get the functionality, you can use Python and stuff like that. So it's more than just having one language that fits all type of thing. So JavaScript in the back works with JS in the front. Yeah. I mean, it depends on what general tech stack you want to do. I feel like if you're trying to have a deadline for Monday, the easiest thing to do would be to just do something like in Django or Flask. So your backend can be in Python, that's easy to write, and then you just do some very basic HTML, CSS with the front end, make it look kind of pretty. Especially if you've never coded before, I would never have someone do JavaScript as their first. Type of thing. You're right. I don't know shit, bro. I've never coded before. That's why I'm saying you don't do JavaScript. It's not worth it. It's too complicated and annoying. I didn't see it as much detail as Fairy, but I did have the same thought. What I don't understand is how it even happened. We definitely removed the bomb that was placed on Aslan's car. Then there must have been two from the very beginning. That's the only logical conclusion. There was one on Maxim's car too. The first explosion was caused by both bombs going off, while the second was caused by just one. But that way the logic checks out. In summary, an explosive was planted not only on Mr. Aslan's vehicle, but Mr. Lugan's as well. Do I have that right? My professor said don't do JavaScript or C++ either. See? Also, like, you only have 2 days to make a website, but you should need a bit more time than that, personally. I feel like you need at least a week for this assignment. Anywho, can I talk about how this scene irks me? You have Reset, you have Katra, like some very intelligent people, right? And you have Van, who has street smarts like crazy. And no one figured to check Maxim's car too? Like, oh, we found a bomb on, you know, Aslan's car. We should probably go check Maxim or for other bombs as well, right? Like, you have the CID here. Like, are we seriously that dumb? Couldn't even get a word in edgewise there. But yeah, I'd say y'all hit the nail on the head. You guys sure are a sharp bunch. Something tells me you're stumped on who's actually planted the extra bomb, though. I heard you can use AI for this stuff, too. Oh, yeah, definitely. Bro, if you just told ChatGPT to do it, it'll do it for you. But you don't really learn anything in the process, right? But if you really, really need to get it done, I mean, ChatGPT will do it. Or like Claude, or, you know, freaking deep seek or whatever, perplexity, whatever you want. So if you really want to, go for it. I use AI for my classes. Copilot is good when you know stuff, yeah. And that brings us to you, Judith. You do get a free... You can get Copilot for free, at least, with a GitHub account. And that'll kind of get you started, at least in the right direction. I've got a job that only a resident prowler could pull off. I see this is going. You want me to stake out the ETWS garage, right? Hold on, where is, Can you just use free Krug Camp? Well, I'm looking for something for you. Yeah, this could do. It's a step in the right direction, at least. Not too long either. Oops. That can at least get you started with Django. And they build an app from scratch. Yep, the limelight's all yours. If everything goes right, we'll have our other culprit. But what about the Ingrid bomb? Are we just going to leave it be? We may have to let Jacobin walk for now. Apprehending would be sure to cause a disturbance. And if that puts the other culprit on their guard, we'll be right back at square one. Time's not on our side, so I'll get right to it. Wow.
Come out, whoever you are.
Oh, Judith.
Huh? There's no room for doubt. It was right there in his hand.
What?
Still, him? I can hardly believe it.
No, it's the same thing this is the same thing that happened with what's her name? Oh god. Ashen. Ashen. It's the corrosion. The fuck's a back end? So the front end is the things that you can see. The back end is what's like the gears of a car, right? It's like what handles the functionality and all the nitty gritty and stuff like that. Yeah, this is it. Maxim is just being corrupted by the same corrosion that Ashen was. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And there you have it. The culprit's none other than Maxim Lugan himself. But that begs the question, why is he sacrificing his own life just to take down a fellow competitor?
Well, good work either way. The possibility did cross my mind. Let's put a pin in this for now. We got one more favor to ask of our world-class Phantom Thief. Shoot, at this point I might as well go the whole Selge. This time, it's right up your alley. I want you to pull a heist. You'll have to time with him while Maxim's guard is down, and just before the race begins. Master what you'll be stealing, what else could it be but those 2 bombs? Sounds like my kind of fun. You're on. Wait, how do you expect me to steal from 2 cars at the same time? No one said you to do it all alone. Don't you got a top cat you can call on?
Here we go, folks.
You can
Our
see them
C1
too.
Racers are all lined up at the
You can
starting
see.
grid.
You can see someone staying next to that. Yeah, you can see them
What's
actually.
this? We have a surprise gift and message from His Highness Prince Cherie. Glory to Calvard and glory to the Z1 Grand Prix.
Haha! Here's a surprise.
I didn't realize this was in the works.
Wow! Pretty colors.
What a lovely sight.
That prince knows how to put on a show.
So that's what fireworks look like. They're beautiful.
They sure pulled out all the stops.
Indeed. That they managed to do so in time is equally astounding.
Surprise fireworks? From Helsheim's crown prince of all people?
Hold it right there.
You are hereby under arrest on charges of attempted terrorism.
Huh? What gave me away?
Typical Van. Always coming up with outrageous requests at the 11th hour. Regardless, we'll have to give Prince Cherie our gratitude for allowing us to use his name.
Yes. The guild is indebted to him once more as well.
Yeah, it depends on the requirements. It probably is overkill. If you made a single component Angular app, I guess that would be fine, right? Or like non-micro component architecture. Yeah, I mean, if you don't need to worry about any like backend HTTP requests, you could just build the whole thing in Angular.
On to the next phase.
Well, that was a nice little present. Okay, time to get my head in the race.
Target acquired. Wonder how it went on Grammy's end.
My transformations may be limited, but age hasn't dulled this old tabby just yet.
Okay, that's funny.
Limited? You're better at this right now than I've ever been.
Everything's going according to plan.
That leaves just one mission left.
Right. All we have to do is see this race through to the end. The rest is up to you, Van.
We're gonna try for a third. I mean, look, third time's a charm, right? I expect to come down a head-to-head battle between Maxim and Aslan. Once again, the race arrived at the final ill-fated lap.
And we're down to the final lap. Who will bring home the glory? The Red Comet or our new rising star?
Max,
Swear to God.
this is the day I leave you in my dust.
Aslan, you really have gotten more skill. Just don't hold this against me.
Maxim is moving to cut Aslan off!
To hit the detonator. No, it misfired.
Maxim's speed is dropping! Did he push in too hard?
Fine, then. I'll just wreck him the old-fashioned way.
Can we just not do this?
Alrighty. Let's do
The two are neck and neither one is
What?
This close to lapping the back of the pack. Wait, where'd that car come from?
Leno's back in the race? I thought they dropped out already.
You're trading paint with me? Sorry, I'm sending you off course.
Oh my god, Van's a king.
The champion stands his ground! What phenomenal handling!
And the red comet soars away. Didn't think he'd push back on that. But at least he's too far to land into Aslan now.
Maxim catches up with
Yep, knew it. Knew it, he's being corroded.
full throttle, blazing ahead at unthinkable speeds!
Huh?
What a catastrophe! The two top contenders for victory have both gone out of bounds! We can only pray they're unharmed!
Enjoy your food. Dude, I can't believe Van just got in the car. That was funny as hell. I just love him coming in and just being like...
Alrighty. Let's do this.
It was so funny.
Maxim?
Oh!
That crimson aura. That sudden burst of strength. Our champ was corroded from minute one. He's headed for the parking lot. We'll have to drive after him. Quick!
From there, Van immediately rendezvoused with the others, who proceeded to split up between his, Elaine, and Kincaid's vehicles. They then took off in pursuit of Maxim, whom they had located, making his way to the suburbs. That's gonna hurt your reputation, bruh.
Where do you suppose Maxim is headed?
Who knows? He sure isn't hurting for options. I let you three come because you insisted, but the second things get hairy, I'm dropping you off. Got it?
Yes, we understand.
Maxim.
That buffoon. Just what is he thinking?
Katra, everything ready?
Yes. I managed to patch into the transceiver in his car. Reset, how's the communications link coming along?
The process is complete, Mr. Silesian.
Thanks. I'll initiate the call then.
Can you hear me, champ?
What in the...
Hope you don't mind us hacking your transceiver. Couldn't help but wonder what spurred this on. Thought I'd give you a chance to explain.
It's got nothing to do with you.
If that's the case, then would you be willing to tell me?
Paulette, you're the biggest victim here. But you won't have to suffer in silence anymore.
What?
Bring an end to all of it. So don't worry.
Maxim?
Finally awake, huh? Rotten bastard. You've gotten your sick kicks out of them for the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This conversation is over. So do me a favor and quit following us!
Damn, we got cut off.
He said Paulette was the victim here.
Any idea what he meant by that?
No, not a clue.
Huh?
March 21st at 4:40 p.m. Dirk Memorial Park. It always ends up back here with him, huh?
This place is...
Dirk Memorial Park. The place he's never been able to let go of.
You're those folks who always come around to exterminate monsters. We just had someone force their way into the forested area. I think he dragged another person with him too. They were both dressed in racing suits, but the air about them was anything but normal. Please, sir, settle down. You're that bracer. Yes, we're here as part of a joint effort with the Intelligence Division. It is a very beautiful place. It's so pretty. I'm Kincaid, the CID. Those extermination requests you mentioned were issued by me. It just so happens that we've had 2 persons of interest flee into this park. My collaborators and I are in the midst of pursuing them. We'd appreciate if you could let us take things from here. This sounds like an East 8 song. Like a leftover. I see. I guess I can rest easy with the CID and Guild on the case. Here's the key. Best of luck to you. Really smooth talked your way through that one, huh? Drastic times call for drastic measures. Well, we may not be Spriggans. This much should be within our bounds.
Now, with regards to what comes next...
We know. It'd be better for us to stay behind.
But
Sorry, Yume, but it's just too dangerous to go any further.
you don't have to worry. So be a good girl and wait for us, okay? We'll get Maxim out of there without a scratch. Promise.
Yes. Very okay. I'll wait.
All right then. Let's get moving.
The forest area is to the left past the entrance, correct?
Yeah. The champ brought us there for a request last fall. We'd better catch up before it's too late.
Dirk Memorial Park forest area. Y'all seen this? It's whack. Boy, do I. It's like we stepped right into another world. The area has been completely corroded. What's more, the higher elements seem to be in effect. Maxim and Paulette made such good memories here. Yeah, it's got a special place in his heart, even now. Like that was an excuse for him to dump his schmaltzy love stories on us. Do you suppose Mr. Lugon's destination is the memorial tree deeper within? Without a doubt. That's where Maxim and Paulette buried their time capsule 7 years ago. So that's why. We'll want to be prepared before treading in any further. Yeah, ready up, gang. It's go time. Bada boop. Bada boop. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go, go, go!
Here goes!
It's go
So
time.
you know about the corrosion too, Renee?
Of course. Surveying and gaining an understanding of a situation is fundamental to my job. On top of that, the monsters are more of a threat than ever.
Right. We need to hurry, but stay alert.
Archer can stop this enemy.
Take this gun!
Watch out for ranged attacks.
What do they now?
Here goes! Ha! Stun! Ha!
Oh. Dude, these enemies are so annoying both in this game and in Sky the First 2. They'll mess you up. Like, holy crap.
I'll take it from
It's
here.
go time. There.
I'm on it.
There. They fled.
Let's finish the job!
Got us in the back.
Your turn, Judith!
Now. Ha! Show's over. Keep it up.
Oh, I knocked them out in like 2 seconds too.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Dude, I also, not gonna lie, I do miss exploding enemies and mimic chests that we now have in like Sky the First. I'm like, what? They should have at least kept a few of those, because I think Mimic Chest would go really, really well with Daybreak and stuff like that, with the shard skills and everything, or like, you know, trial chests where it's like, oh, you can only do with X, Y, and Z person or whatever.
Here goes.
Boost gauge fully charged. Enemy stuck.
Won't take long.
Time to deploy shards. Activating
Count,
skill.
Aaron. You've got this, Agnes.
Activate and drop.
Give him your all!
Take that.
Shoot it!
Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Doesn't look like there's anything new for fish-wise here.
Huh?
It's
You
fishing
picked
time!
this a fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
I leveled up.
I'm on it!
Could use a charge attack, you know.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Let's get to work. Could use a charge attack, you know.
Meant to do this one.
They ambushed us.
I swear to God, these dudes.
Go time.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Some of this. Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Not that bad, Aaron.
I love playing two different games at once and they have different control
take
schemes.
over.
That's my favorite.
I'll take it from here on this enemy.
Huh? You
It's
picked the
my
wrong.
absolute
Had a
favorite.
fight.
Watch out for ranged attack.
Keep moving ahead. Here goes.
This storm has arrived.
Suggesting max attack. Commencing battle.
We need to regroup.
What do you mean enemy advantage?
Initiating skill.
That's so dumb.
Even break a sweat.
You sure showed them, Judith.
Taking center stage.
Watch it. That one's big.
Let's get to work.
Got a charge attack ready.
You. Got this in the bag.
Going all in.
Your turn skill.
You're not getting away. Your move.
Chance.
Keep it up. It's working.
Oh, I charmed one.
Getting away. Make it count, Aaron.
Aaron,
I'll pull. You've got this, Agnes. Push back.
shine forth. Lighting ray. It should be
Nice.
safe
That
for now. Nice
That was
chest.
perfect, Agnes.
Ooh, defense 3.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Do I have anyone trying to go for things at the top? That's not you two, I guess.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
Let me handle this.
I already have guardians, that's whatever.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
Watch out for range. Got a charge attack ready.
Good work, guys.
I love this game.
Our device.
Come back when you're stronger.
I really should move the difficulty up to hard for what it's worth, because like these battles are so easy now. I mean, I am like on level / a little over, but like realistically, Daybreak 2 with all its mechanics is not a hard game. Sky the First is a hard game.
Hey, Judith.
Entering battle. Use the charge.
The amount of game overs I've had because of just how like crazy some of the stuff has been, I'm like, holy.
That's what you
Because they really don't play around with a lot with Sky the First. They're just like, oh, freaking, there's a dude that will, you know,
It's go time.
freeze you. You better bring freeze resistance, because if you don't, you're like boned. Like actually.
Assault complete. Collecting data now.
Oh, I got 200 XP for that. Getting XP in the actual combat is a little annoying unless you go into turn-based with this game. But it's like, yeah, I would like the Thunder Shark that I keep complaining about. Oh my god, freaking dude of an enemy. If you don't manage your turns properly, this guy can get like 4 turns in a row and just party wipe you in like 2 seconds. It's insane. And I looked too, because I was like, was this guy as hard in the original? And he was. But the thing is in the original game, you could petrify the shark. You can't petrify the shark in the remake now. Because that makes sense. You know, so like...
That was pretty filling.
It's wicked.
It's go time.
So I was like, oh, well, if I, in the original, if I could petrify, that's literally what I would probably have done. It's just that. But the game's like, nope.
So don't get energy output at max. Boost gauge limit crop.
Keep up, Lancer.
Your turn. Your move. You know what to do, Agnes.
So you gotta do like this really weird like song and dance of like delay the shark and make it so that you better have Charizard's accelerate ability, because if you don't,
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Van.
then you are in trouble. So then you need to do like crazy, you know, like moves and stuff like that. You gotta like basically also use magic and everything too. It's still a lot more technical, and I'm realizing how much of that I miss.
It's go time.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun, Rafi.
Now or never.
Let's party.
Certain arcs look activate and drop. Activate skill.
And like I said, that isn't to say that I don't enjoy Daybreak's combat system. I actually really enjoy Daybreak's combat system. I've enjoyed every combat system.
Initiating skill.
But it's undeniable that, for the most part,
Pretty hot
outside of putting it up to hard and nightmare and facing HP sponges, the games themselves got easier and easier as time went on.
Well, what'd you expect?
A lot of mechanics are broken. Yeah, exactly, right? So... And there's stuff you can cheese in Sky the First as well. That's not to say that game is really hard for the sake of being hard either.
Ready to roll.
Boost gauge expanded.
But it does require you to kind of put on your thinking cap a lot more
You sure showed them, Judith.
than, say, some of the others. I mean, a lot of times you're going to be using Joshua Flicker delay into whatever, right? I remember Evasion Fee and Hit Like a Truck Laura in Cold Steel too. Dude, Laura doing all the damage that she could is still crazy, right?
Show me what you got.
Initiating skill.
Now or never.
Going all in.
Let's
Bring it on. You know what to do, Anya.
You got it. It's go time. Keep moving, Ben.
I remember Evasion Tank Lloyd in Crossbell.
That looks like a nice chest. I did it!
Hit 3.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
You already have enough accuracy. Who needs hit? You do.
Maintenance mode activated.
You also do too, actually. Although a lot of your crafts are sure hits, so I'm not even really worried about that.
Here goes.
I'll take over.
That otherworldly presence is getting stronger.
The memorial tree is just up ahead. Brace
I mean,
yourselves,
then they
everyone.
brought in Brave Orders and Cold Steel 3 and 4 and Reverie.
Victor
And Reverie was just like, bro, if you don't do like 30,000 damage right now, you are
We can
boned.
rest there. Whew, that hits the spot.
And it was funny. It was great, you know? It really was funny for its time. But yeah, in Crossbell you had a few crazy fights, like Leanne, Arios, Sigmund, yeah. There were a couple of gimmicky things too with that, but Crossbell definitely, especially Zero. I want to say Zero a bit more so. I mean, Asher had it too, but I want to say Zero more so was like really kind of like put it in your face a lot. Go for some 3s.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Evasion 10% when under 50% HP during command. What the heck? That's amazing. That does happen every now and then, so it's fine.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance mode.
I already have a cast 3.
That's a single element slot. New shard skill learned.
New shot skill learned.
Switching maintenance mode activated. Skill loadout updated. Skill loadout updated. Maintenance mode activated.
I'm 6 off. I'm not gonna get it, am I?
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Jenga, I think that's probably your best bet.
That's a single element slot.
For right now,
New
at
skill
least.
Added.
Switching to maintenance mode.
That's a single element slot.
아니요, 많이?
That's a single element slot. New shard skill learned.
드라빠! 겨휘!
Switching maintenance mode.
많이 루프!
Onwards and forwards.
What is this about, Maxim? I haven't done anything.
Like hell you haven't. It's your fault that Paulette... that Yume...
Stop right there, Maxim.
You let that man go!
Caught up already, have you? There's no use trying to talk me out of it. I'll do whatever it takes to see this through!
Guy's out cold.
All of this has something to do with Paulette and Yume. We can tell that much. But can't you give us the details?
There's gotta be some way we can help make things right. Just like when we escorted you here to dig up that time capsule.
Point taken. You have a right to hear what's going on. I put out that request around 4 months ago. Back then, I didn't know a damn thing.
Inside that time capsule was a picture of Paulette, who you'd been searching for. Then came the kicker. She'd been at Monmar all along.
Yeah. I was dumbfounded. But what shook me to my core was the fact that she'd given her heart to someone else.
What?
That must be how things were rewritten.
And this new partner of hers.
You guys confirmed it with me, remember? It's Aslan, right there on the ground.
The fuck did I just hear? Yeah, right. Oh, the Wahoo? Yeah, the Wahoo, man. You know, Kelowna. Wahoo.
Now we know his version of the story.
Even still, why take things this far?
Obviously, it came as a shock. But instead of chasing a lost cause, I gave up on the spot. It's only natural. I was the one who let things get to my head in the first place. As far as I could tell, Aslan was the sort who could treat her right. I was determined to be a good sport. To step back and give them a chance. But then I learned what this bastard did. When no one was looking, he would abuse Paulette behind closed doors.
Whoa! Whoa!
What? A case of domestic violence, huh? This has to be another one of those twisted truths.
Yeah, though it's a little too plausible for comfort.
You realize the professor made a tutorial on how to do it? Oh shit, let's go.
Not only that, but it turns out Aslan is being backed by a Central Eastern mafia. Say a peep to anyone, and you might not live to regret it. Even threats like that weren't beneath him.
A Central Eastern Mafia. Quite an elaborate tale he's spinning.
After that, my mind was made up. I decided to save Paulette, no matter how much I had to dirty my hands. For her, I would gladly lay down my life. After everything I've put her through, this is the least I can do to redeem myself. If you really want to help make things right, then stay out of this so I can kill Aslan.
You can't be serious!
We're not just going to let that happen.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Its strength is that of a high-ranking cryptid. As for
Oh god.
It's a dead ringer for that Archdevil that appeared in Pandemonium.
This is just like when Ashen summoned that Nue.
Spiritual energy spike detected. Wait, these readings...
Its spiritual signature lines up perfectly with Maxim's.
In other words, this devil is something born out of Maxim's psyche?
So his inner fire's on full display. This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Damn it! We're gonna have to go for broke here.
Alrighty, it's a boss fight with 156,000 HP and only weak to Mirage. Oh, that's crazy. You're only weak to Mirage? You're very weak to Mirage. Ugh.
Keep it up, it's working. Attack their weakness with an art.
It's go time.
Pressure him and move in.
Give them your all.
It's go time. Playtime's over.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
I don't have Mirage arts.
Pressure him and move in.
Oh my god. Oh no, no one has Mirage arts. Alright, well, at least time and everything. Oh, time works just fine. That's
Let's party.
not great. So born out of Maxim mind, so he is a psycho. No further questions. Yeah, he's just bad in general, was what we've learned here. I mean, you have Argent Thorn, but like, oh, fine, I guess. Hell's Sandwich? What happened to my coin bullets?
It's go time.
Activating skill.
Feel my power. I'll cut you down to size. Azure Sunray. Your turn, student.
Unlocked.
Gaita activate.
Cat. Shoot it.
Initiating skill.
Here goes.
Show me what you got. You got this, Iron.
Can't beat me.
Pull out all the stops.
Certain arcs look to be most effective.
Show me what you got.
Good luck.
Pull out all the
Certain
stops.
arcs look to be most initiating skill.
It's go time. Playtime's over.
Activate
Burn it,
skill.
Ungle up barrage. Keep moving, Van.
Full boost. Go all out.
Pressure him and move in.
Here goes.
Keep it up. Attack
Where's
their
her back?
weakness with an art.
Let's party.
That's your back? Amazing.
Pressure him and
Give
move
them
in.
your all.
Getting away. Blast off.
Oh, my damage.
Show me what you got.
Take him out!
It's up to you now.
Time to let loose!
Going all in!
Engaging skill! Searing form! Duality!
Gosh, Shizuna is so broken.
Don't be sorry for that.
Energy output at maximum.
Don't hold anything back.
Angle of barrage! Keep up, Lancer!
Pull out all the stops!
Certain orcs look to
Show
be
me
most
what you
effective.
got.
Don't hold anything
Activating
back.
drop.
Go all out. Get her out.
Cap, break a leg, Judith!
Initiating skill.
Now or never!
Initiating skill.
Get ready! Get in there, Shizuna!
Pull out all the stops!
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this! Yeah! I'll put an end to this! Right! Your double! Make it count, Van!
It's go time!
Get on your all!
It's go time!
Take him out!
Pull out all the
Activating
stops!
skill.
My move now!
Full boost. Activating
Take
skill.
that! Show me what you got, Silverblade!
Engaging
Get in there,
skill.
Shizuna! Flush! Silver wins!
It's go time!
Oh my god.
Pull out all the stops!
I'm out.
I'll handle this. I like where this is headed. Pressure him and move in!
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings! Knights of Asteria!
Boost gauge upgraded. Activating drop.
Eat this! Break a leg, Judith!
Got your number!
I love when we kill by that.
Nice.
It's always the funniest way to end a fight.
What?
Oh my god, Elaine, Reset, Aaron. Like, come on, we just needed like a level there. Come on.
Step closer to reaching my peak.
How did you manage to defeat that thing?
We've been around the block a few times, you know.
This has gone on long enough. Now release him.
I can't. If you're that set on stopping me, it'll have to be over my dead body!
Maxim.
You know, there's something that's been nagging at me. Who told you about this domestic violence business?
What does that have to do with anything? Facts are facts. Who they come from doesn't matter.
I don't think that's quite true. Even if you were fully convinced, something must have planted the seed.
Exactly. You said it was behind closed doors. If that's true, how'd you find out?
Right. It didn't seem to be from Paulette herself. Even if we entertain that thought, she would never disclose such a thing so easily.
So then, who was it? In hindsight, there's one other person who's been acting off since this morning. It struck me while we were exchanging small talk at Monmar, but it was even more apparent when we met later by the Ferris wheel.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The one who came to you was Yume, wasn't it?
Yo, what?
You're wrong!
No, you aren't. It worked like a charm.
Is that Yume?
Yes, albeit replicated via shard technology.
Normally I wouldn't be lending you a hand for something like this, but I did borrow her body that one time without asking. So I brought her over as a sort of apology.
Not my favorite game of tag in history.
Oh, yeah. I remember the tail end of that.
Crap, I forgot you were here too. Well, whatever. You guys can wrap up the rest. I'm sorry, Maxim.
Yume, you don't have to say a thing.
You're always so nice to me. But all I did was make stuff harder for you.
It isn't like that at all. After all, you never knew about it. Isn't that right?
Today, on the Ferris wheel, I asked you for help. That's what made you do all of this. So that's when she told him.
But how did Yume find out what was happening?
'Cause I saw it.
Yo, oh my god.
I saw that guy also doing horrible things to Mommy.
Poor Paulette. She just can't catch a break.
So that's how it went.
This is the cruelest rewrite yet.
But even still, Yumes, it stings a little that you didn't come and talk to me about it.
Yeah, right?
Well, not like I can blame you. You were probably threatened yourself, right? Something along the lines of, one word to that Spriggan and your mom and grandpa will get it?
That banana. Yeah. Oh no!
You're right. That's why I couldn't tell you.
She probably really wanted to, really badly. She probably really wanted to go to Van the first second she could.
But that was bad of me. I should have known. You guys would be able to do something about it.
Poor kid.
And I know I could have done more than just ask for help. Back then, I should have asked you. Let's help Mommy together.
Yume? You...
Don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. Remember, I'm always here for you.
Aww.
In the wrong. I'm sorry, Yume. Paulette.
Maxim. I feel sleepy.
Whoa.
She must have gone back to wherever she was before.
Genesis. Who knew it was so close to home?
So Yume was the point of origin, and from there the corrosion spread.
Which is what allowed us to have those double rewrites. Interesting.
Still, at least this means it's finally over.
What just happened?
Setting aside the more convoluted bits, all this fuss Maxim kicked up, right or wrong, was for you and Yume. In a nutshell, he was trying to protect you two. I hope you won't hold it against him too much.
Don't worry. I understand perfectly.
Again, poor Paulette. This poor woman just can't catch a break.
I'm willing to let it go just this once. Sleep tight while you still can.
I've arranged for you to receive both transportation and medical attention. As for the details on what exactly transpired, I'll provide them on the drive over to the hospital. Is that agreeable?
Sure. I don't mind. My wounds don't seem to be serious anyway. More importantly, it looks like this misunderstanding has been cleared up.
With that, the turmoil brought about by Yume and Maxim's corrosion came to an end. The crash during the Z1 race was reported by the CID as being caused by a Jacobin and the anti-immigration terrorists. Aslan, having received a cursory explanation of Maxim's unusual behavior, promised not to go public about what had transpired. Ultimately, it was clear that the Garden Master was the main culprit behind these bizarre occurrences. After enlisting Ren's assistance, Van and the team gathered to draft out a counterplan. Okay, so just so we're on the same page, Aslan didn't actually abuse Paulette, right? Like, it was like a corrosion thing? Or did he actually do it? Because I feel like we're skirting over that one a little bit too easily. Yeah, they had no connection at all.
Those are impressive.
Okay, so it's just a corrosion thing. Even so, poor Paulette. Oh boy.
Then I'll update your rank.
Yay.
I'll gladly take that.
Ooh, a Mirage Water. That would have been helpful for this fight.
That's just about perfect.
I was gonna say, because if it was actually true that he had abused her, we were just skirting right over that part, but it wasn't actually the case. It was the Garden Master just stirring shit up. That thing is absolutely OP. Ooh.
See? You get it.
Dude, I bring Aaron out for like 2 fights, right? I bring Aaron out for like 2 or 3 fights. Man does like 2 S breaks and immediately gets Employee of the Month. No one else can be Employee of the Month. It's only Aaron. Oh my lordy. This game is funny. Alright, on to the C side of things. Okay, I think I still have the crown on Renee. That's funny. It's all enemies, SS, and all cancel. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just see that correctly? All cancel? Hey, yo? Something must be done about this. It's just been one thing after another these last 2 days. We can't let him keep doing this. Agreed. We have to put a stop to the Garden Master's plans at all costs. And we will. But he won't go down without a fight. But he's cooking up another batch of corrosion this very second. That's a safe assumption, yes. Which is all the more reason to find him, and to do that, we'll need more information. I said this earlier, but why don't you put the squeeze on some of our shadier contacts? Maybe they have an idea of where he's holed up, or better yet, maybe he'll grace us with his presence to stop us from sniffing around. The CID will be conducting its own investigation into the matter. Naturally, I'll pass along anything we learn. Thanks, Renee. You're a real one. You can also prod the Jaegers in the Blacklight District for answers, or fish out some leads on the net. Yeah, that sounds good to me. As for me, I think I'll go see Abi and his unit. They're in the area for a job, so maybe you can get some info out of them. That's an excellent idea. By meeting in person, they may let slip an extra detail or two that they otherwise wouldn't. If you need a Jaeger's eyes and ears, then I'm your gal. I can bully Kuragane into helping too. He'll be extra cooperative after what happened yesterday. We need to broaden our search, so I'll check with the guild again. I can forward whatever I learned to you. I'll see what Fio and I can do in the meantime. We have a wide net that we can cast. Let's see what information we can reel in tonight, then let's reconvene tomorrow morning. Also, you should be on the lookout for any further rewrites. As you've seen, those have the propensity to throw any plans made into disarray. True that. There's a strange scent in the air. Should I... No, we gotta take action here. We can deal with any issues as they come up. After brainstorming for a while, they settled on a plan for gathering information and divided up the labor accordingly. Once that was done, some of the members decided to call it a night. Alrighty, I'm heading out now. I texted Abi a bit ago, and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I'm gonna take off too. Seems Kurgan is getting ready to send out the squad. Okay then, best of luck you two. With those two in the case, we pretty much got the Jaeger angle covered. I'm assuming you'll be prowling around the shadier parts of E with your usual getup, yeah? Of course. After all, I do my best work in the dark. I'm gonna go ask Grammy to back me up. If all goes well, we'll be coming back with some fresh clues on where that coward's hiding. Just be careful out there, okay? I plan to conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. Alfayed a visit. He and his unit are just outside the capital as it so happens. Really now? I wonder what he's up to. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Would you like to accompany me then? We can check up on him together. Sure, that sounds great. Well, I'm off to do my own investigation. Gonna have some girls I haven't seen in a while. Oh, way to be a team player, Mr. Skirt Chaser. Can't you keep it in your pants for one night? I wouldn't mind a night round with Judas. Same here, bro. Same here. In any case, I'll be returning to the dorms tonight. Would 6 a.m. be a good meetup time for everyone? Yes, that works for me. Meantime, let's all keep in close contact. You know what might happen out there, so we need to stay sharp. Understood. We'll be in touch. The next day, March 22nd. Must now do the seaside. He's gonna leave today.
So damn tired. Why'd I let the old fart drag me around the Blacklight district? Should have ditched him the first chance I got.
You'll survive. At least you got a nap in.
Well, I can't blame him for being a little fatigued. You two did stay up for half the night, after all.
We woke up early and took the first train. I wonder if the others will get here on time too.
I'm not sure. The group that left last night hasn't come back yet. You'd think they would let us know if they were running late.
Yeah, I doubt that divine slacker would bother, but the other three are usually more on the ball than this.
In any event, I was able to find some information that may give us a few pointers. There were reports of suspicious individuals near the military facility, and a possible abnormality in the Orbital network.
I heard about the latter. Supposedly, there's a small-scale corrosion experiment taking place. Unfortunately, I didn't hear any talk about the Crimson Grendel.
Come to think of it, that other Grendel hasn't made any appearances lately.
Same goes for the Fairy. I still think they're involved in this whole corrosion mess, but I don't have any proof.
And I say we go out and get some once the rest of the crew gets back. Let's be on the lookout for bullshit. Second day was much worse than the first, so if the trend continues...
Right, I get what you mean. As soon as...
You alright, Agnes?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. For a second, I thought the Genesis was glowing, but it must have been my imagination.
We have been saved by the Genesis on a number of occasions. You don't...
What?
Never thought I'd get a call from you so early. Everything all right? You seem kind of worked up.
No time to explain! Get me on now!
Can you repeat that? You're breaking up real bad.
It must be some kind of interference. I don't think anything's jamming the orbital waves, but...
Jesus Christ!
Van!
Damn it! Someone's attacking us? What's going on here?
Go. Get out of here.
Let's go! Agnes! This way! Hurry!
We have to go before the next round.
Look out!
Oh no. We just started. You know, I thought we would kind of like end this route and we'd automatically get put back here. You know? Not like by time leap, but just like, hey, so we decided to do the True Grievance Brigade first, so now let's take a look at Burgard's advice, you know? I thought they would happen in, like, linear, based on whatever you choose, right? Not the fact that you need to straight up kill me in order to make me go back to here. But, because what's annoying now is that all this basically doesn't happen. And the intention is that they converge later, I guess? Because I was about to say, like, why do people hate this act so much? Like, it's been perfectly fine so far, minus a few really weird instances that I brought up on my own, but, like, that's the reason why Chapter 3 is hated. Yeah, I can understand, I agree with that, because it's like, now, this whole thing that we just did is, like, almost null and void, because you decided to kill me here. What should have happened is you should get to here. Route D, Severed Bonds. So yeah, so we converge here. But in order to make the convergence happen, you need me to die and go all the way back here. What should have happened is, you should have finished this and gone down and immediately started Route C. Or if you had done C first, you go down this path, and then you come back up, and you hit this point again, for example, then you come up and you start Route B. Okay, whatever. Other than that, I think Act 3's been fine. Did we just get sent back 2 days in the past? Yeah. A certain number of Genesis must be collected in order to survive the mystery assault on the office on day 3. Complete the route that has yet to be experienced on day 2. Because yeah, if we're getting sent back in time 2 days, then we don't have the Genesis that we collected in Route B, right? Like, we don't have that Genesis that we got. Also, hey, what's up, Earthbound? We don't have the Genesis that we got in the second, what? And all that without Van driving a DeLorean. I know, we got all that. Time travel nonsense, honestly. Great, let's pack it in for tonight. Yeah, we already read this, basically. Well, we're on March 21st again, I guess. Alright then, time to get this workday started. But at the end, it makes at least a bit of sense. I mean, if they can figure out how to converge it, that's fine. It's just really weird because now we're missing one Genesis, and you're telling me that we need a specific number of Genesis. Like, what? Maybe look into the mysteries, all that we left unsolved. Instead at Nemeth Island, yes, just run in with Ashen. We need to start making some more sense of things. Yeah. First on the list are the fake Grendel, the phony fairy, and the dude lording himself up as the Grandmaster. They won't show their hands so easily, but chances are they're slinking around behind the scenes. Indeed, we know that the Society's Oathbreaker is cooperating with them. Apart from that... Perhaps we could look into the twin assassins from the Gardens as well. Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on with them too. There's that snow again. Those kids, huh? Whatever their history, they're bound to come back to the picture again. Then there's Swin and Nadia. I wonder if they're okay. We couldn't pick up either of their tracks yesterday. Yeah, the only one we had turned out to be a ruse. This makes 6 days since Swin left. Another thing that worries me is the way those two have drifted apart. Yeah. Our next conundrums are the mail we received from C and the situation of the Mason Garden. Look at the bright side. A few other districts do shopping. Ah, yeah, so true. Can't wait to go shopping and talking quest again. Quite right. The latter also played part in Miss Lu's rewrite, though the particulars escape us. Mirabel informed me that they would investigate the matter after I inquired about it last night. Jeez, that's more mysteries than I thought. We got enough here to fill a few books. Is it always like this? I'd call it par for the course at Arkwright Solutions. Well, we can't just ignore these things. Yeah. A new floor. Can't wait to do that off screen. So I got freaking what? 540 EP. Oh my god. Yeah. We roll. Oh my lordy, 540 EP. That's half my bar. Holy.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant, your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Now, so pause for any commotion. By the way, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, better be careful. EP cut and the EP restoring shard, no problem. Yeah, Agnes is the only one that can really use it too, because she has the EP regen thing.
Oh, what would you like? Do your best out there, okay?
What's on the menu?
I'm hungry too.
Take care out there.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, shopping wise. That's his Vi song, I can hear it. There's a side quest to pick up here on Station Street.
All right.
First man's behind the face to show how much they hate it. Well, we're the plans. We can't let them get away from Ishi's sake. Okay. The Seiden district has something in the boutique for me to grab.
Welcome to Erland, sir. Oh, please take as much time as you need.
Make a wishy with Mishi. Oh yeah, totally, bro.
I hope to see you again. Oh, please take as much time as you... I hope to see you again.
Didn't I get an accessory too? Wait, I got two things, right? Didn't I get an accessory? Oh my god, wait, what did I get?
Oh, I'm so in love with
I got a quartz.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
Red hair. Increases CP when receiving damage by 500%! What the hell? I could almost get burst gain. Wow, Van would be unstoppable.
Skills updated. Better check them out. Mod
Switching to maintenance mode.
Yeah, thankfully with absorbing arts. Oh, there's an event here.
Good grief.
Oh no, that's just a basketball. Then Tryon Mall.
Let's do this.
Has some stuff.
Welcome to the Tryon Mall.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah, Liberal. I'm actually kind of interested in that place. Master really likes it there.
Oh, that reminds me.
Boutiques, and other various shops.
I think the granddaughter of the Eight Leaves founder belongs to one of the guilds there.
Annalise reference!
All our products are shipped directly from Liberal.
Imported goods from the Liberal Kingdom.
We'll be looking forward to your next visit.
They have everything from the latest ZCF products to expensive wines and even
really
acerbic
good.
tomatoes.
Thank you
Please
for
check
calling
it
back
out.
to Annalise, my beloved. Wait, no.
Welcome to the Tryon Mall. Here you'll find Tryon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Anything of interest?
You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
I hope you found
Visit the
everything
new
to your
Liberal
liking.
Boutique, which just opened this year, to sample a range of imported goods from the Liberal Kingdom.
Liberal. Liberal.
They have
Step right.
I've seen all these.
Thank you.
Don't I have all the brochures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Off we go.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
Let's see what we got.
Nice. Since I'm already here, I might as well take care of the monster.
Off we go.
Yep. Well, I should have, like, I don't know, healed and stuff before I did this.
Pressure him and move in.
activating skills.
Take this! All you on yes!
Pressure him and move in.
Going all in!
You're weak to Earth?
Are loading enemy
You
status.
win, huh?
Pressure him and move in.
Here I come. Don't take your eyes off the enemy.
I'm out!
Leave
Here I go.
Displaying data.
You know, you can be Deathblown.
It's time to attack. Full boost.
Get ready!
Activating
I
skill.
shall end this. Ah! It's over.
Radiant.
Boost gauge limited.
Oh!
Now or never. Your turn.
I've got this.
Threat detected. Take care.
Ouchie.
Here goes.
Activate!
What?
No, you don't!
There!
Here goes!
I suggest we strike now.
Make it count!
Initializing drive.
That's far enough!
Keep it up, it's working! Activate!
Dice you up!
There, let's go down!
Activating skill.
Ouchie.
Here's my chance. Full boost.
Some elements look
Make it
effective.
count!
Displaying
Keep it
data.
up, it's working.
Some elements look effective.
Going all in!
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Oh yes!
5 ahead. There's
Our chance! There!
catch up.
Oh, I do love me
Well
Death
done,
Blow.
everyone. Mira deposit confirmed.
I do love me Death Blow. Freeze, huh? Wait, does anyone have Freeze on? They should, actually. Freeze is pretty good.
Let me handle. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated.
Increases the appearance of AT bonuses by 90%.
Off we go.
It's time, chat, for Mishi. Hey, you the Rosie that issued a 4SPG? We're from Arkwright Solutions. We saw your request. Oh, you're the one that everyone's been talking about. You got here much faster than I thought you would. That's good because we're running out of time. With Elaine. Oh yeah, she is a big Mishi fan, isn't she? That's so? Why don't you start by telling us what's going on then? Oh, that reminds me. Is there supposed to be something difference between the new Mishi and the old one? Honestly, I can't really tell. Oh no. Well, why don't I start there? Mishi was born at a theme park in Crossbell, Michelin Wonderland. But the financial vacuum left in Ereboni after the war gave Valis Investment Bank an opening to swoop in and buy a bunch of their stock. That's how they became Michelin Wonderland's major investors. Valis Investment Bank? They've been pushing the company to expand the market ever since, particularly into the Republic. That's what led to the higher-ups deciding to put Mishi through a whole new redesign. His new features are supposed to appeal to people from the Republic, and the costume's apparently easier to move around in. It seems to allow Mishi to show more expression as well. I'm disappointed they removed the cute little stripes in his body, however. Right? When everyone thinks of Mishi, they imagine a small limp face with a plump body. It was peak character design. Valis just doesn't understand his charm. They completely got rid of the snuggly feeling he gave off. I see. You're very passionate about this. You seem pretty familiar with Mishi yourself, Elaine. She sure is. Been a hardcore Mishi fan ever since her student days. You don't need to advertise to the world. Plus, you can't exactly call me hardcore. I'm actually quite behind on Mishi lore these days. Oh yeah? Definitely something a casual fan would say. Think what you like. Anyway, I apologize for all my excitement. I actually am no longer a part of the old Mishi fan group. I recently came to believe that both new and old Mishi have their positives. Well, I guess that's better than making a fuss over it. I agree, and for what it's worth, Mishi's old design is still rather prominent in Crossbell. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't mean much to the old Mishi's more radical fans. They're the reason I contacted you all, actually. You see, I've heard a rumor that they intend on interfering with the Mishi show today at the Tryon Mall. Well that's definitely something we can't ignore. Could be dangerous. Yes, however, as for who exactly the person is planning to interfere is, well, I'm not too sure. That's why I'm asking for your help. After all, it'd be terrible if the show got interrupted. I mean, that sounds like a pretty reasonable request. But as I'm sure you're aware, this is a job for somebody like a mall cop, not a Spriggan. Although I imagine they'd have a hard time acting on something that's a little more than a rumor. Was there a particular reason you thought we'd be your best choice? There is. Think about it. If a fan of Mishi were to have a run-in with the authorities, his reputation would be sure to plummet. Also, I can't help but sympathize with the old Mishi fans. They really love him is all. I was hoping you guys could help me end things peacefully. That way, no one gets hurt or has their reputation destroyed. So in other words, you want us to stop the Target from ruining the show, then cover up their tracks. I can't say I don't understand how you feel. However, if you feel Mishi fans truly do intend on disrupting the peace, I think it'd be best if they were judged lawfully for their actions. If they don't face consequences, they'll only grow bolder. I guess you're right. Wait a sec, there's only one person trying to interfere, right? Yes, we may call the Radicals a group, but they're barely even that. Honestly, most of their bad apples work in isolation. And given that a majority of their members think disrupting the Mishi show is going a step too far, it's not hard to see why. It should be relatively simple to trace their movements then. You know what their plan involves? I'm sorry, any details I know are pretty vague. You could always hire a Jaeger Corps to deal with them, and depending on how big it is, you could probably send them to wipe out the entire group. With a smaller corps, though, you might just have to settle for killing a guy in charge. Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Well, actually, maybe it's best to be prepared. What if they plan to do something dangerous? Listen, nobody's planning an armed strike on Mishi or his fans, got it? If you say so. And we probably won't be able to learn anything concrete unless we start asking around the mall. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're on the case. I mean, sure is a little strange, but it kind of feels right up our alley. Great, thanks so much. What? Okay. I just read ahead and I'm just confused about what they want me to do, but we're gonna figure it out. Actually, do you mind if I tag along? Honestly, I got a feeling this crazy fan of ours already knows your face. You can come with us to the mall, but don't enter until we give you the all clear. Understand? Yes, sir. Okay, let's get moving.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Wow, this place seems pretty busy. There seems to be a lot of parents with children here. They must be waiting for the show. That might make it harder to search for our culprit. Should we just start looking for this guy's hiding place? I think we should find the Mishi show staff first. I know we don't want to alert the police or anything, but we can still give them a heads up. We have to make sure they're ready just in case we don't get to the culprit in time. Smart thinking. The staff lead is usually placed in the wings of the stage. Let's head there now. Right. These balloons concern me because I remember my one building of university where if more than 3 balloons got up onto the glass above, they'd have to shut down the whole building and bring out special equipment to take down the balloons because it was such a tall building that your normal ladder wouldn't be able to get to it. But it was also kind of like this where it was just hollow in the center, right? So you couldn't just go to the side and put a ladder either. You would have to get a crane or something to come in and go take them down, or find a way to pop them from the ground because apparently it messes with the ventilation system or something. Yeah, looks like the one in charge. Excuse me, you got a moment? There's something we think the Mishi staff should know. Of course. Is there an issue somewhere? Sorry, but we may want to talk about this elsewhere. Alright, was there something I could do for you? We're pretty busy, so if it's not anything important, we're from Arkwright Solutions. We just received a job from a concerned citizen. Don't worry about finding the person. We'll take care of that part for you. I just want you guys to be aware of the situation. You should be prepared in case we slip up. I see. You know, actually these radical Mishi fans have become quite the topic among our staff too. We occasionally have some disturbances during our shows, with booing and everything. Most of us figured that's who it was. Never thought they'd go so far. Excuse me, if you experienced these kind of disturbances before, why haven't you notified the respective authorities? Well, we certainly considered it. We were worried they might want to start forcibly removing people who refuse entry. Not only would that paint a bigger target on our back, but it was also just ruin the atmosphere of the Mishi show. We figured we can handle it by giving out warnings at the beginning of the performance. If it was me, I'd kick them out faster than they could say "wishy" with Mishi. Anyway, if what you said is true, we might just have to ramp up security after all. I'll talk to the staff right now and have them prepare for the worst. Thanks. That should make our job a little easier. Well, that's one task accomplished. What should we do next? Now we start the hunt. I'm pretty sure the culprit is somewhere in the mall. I think I even caught their scent earlier. We should try the best to capture them before the show starts. Scent, huh? Would you perhaps be smelling those two over there? That woman wandering the main corridor has been acting a little strange. She doesn't really look like she's here to watch the show either. He seems to be handing out some papers. As for the other scent, what about that guy handing out balloons? I don't really think he's doing anything weird though. No, he isn't, but I can't shake the feeling that he's suspicious somehow. You sure do have a knack for this. But you're right. I'm sure one of them is the culprit. Sorry for stealing your thunder. Anyway, let's go talk to them and see if we can learn anything. It'd be nice if they gave up as soon as they saw us. I agree, Aaron.
Their Eastern tea is quite nice. Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon.
Hey, what are you handing out? Oh, are you interested? Please, take some with you. Let me give you my card as well. Join us in bringing back the true Mishi. I'm trying to gather signatures in support of returning Mishi's old design. As I'm sure you can tell, I'm a huge fan. I visit Michelin Wonderland pretty often, even though it's all the way in Crossbow. Nobody in all the Republic loves Mishi more than I do, not all the world. Tio Plato would like to have a word with you. Wow, that's some confidence. Yeah, you sure are passionate about this. Radical might be putting it lightly. But why is she wearing so much perfume? It's really overpowering. The Mishi you see in the Republic is a fraud. He's trampling all over Mishi's good name. Whoever is the designer of the new costume or even that Mishi in boots, none of them are the cat we know and love. The company is far too focused on making Mira lately, which means they've been neglecting the most important thing of all, Mishi's personality. You know, I kind of understand where you're coming from. I mean, the new design is alright, but there's just something about it that feels a little off. And don't ignore that feeling. You mustn't give in to the new Mishi. I had over 30 people sign a petition already, and they would all agree with you. I believe that those supporting the new Mishi are being fooled into doing so. Jingo too? Ah, yes, Jingo. Oh, what a crazy one that one was. With her dog Cerberus. Yeah. That's so. Yes, that's why I plan on watching the show happening later. I'll have my eye on them in case there's any funny business going on. Our dream is to create a Michelin Wonderland in the Republic, one that's true to form. If you feel as strong as I do, I implore you to please add your signature to the list. I'll definitely have to think about it. We'll find our other suspect. Where is he?
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower.
You handing out balloons for the Mishi show? Yes, I am. They were originally supposed to be used to decorate the mall, but I had some extra left over, so I've been giving them out free to guests. That's awfully thoughtful of you. Does that mean you're one of the Mishi show staff members? I guess you could say that. I've only been hired for a day gig though. I'm a long-time fan of Mishi, so it's always been my dream to help out with the show. I was so glad I could finally arrange my schedule to take the job today. Do you normally do other work? Yeah, I'm a painter. You know, someone who paints roofs and walls and stuff. I also like working on mechanical stuff as a hobby every now and then. I even made a Mishi Mobile once. A Mishi Mobile? I'm guessing there's a car with the pictures of Mishi all over it? Exactly. I even put together some custom parts that look like Mishi ears and tail. It's actually parked outside the mall right now. Would y'all like to see it? It's amazing. We'll take a look when we get the chance. You said you're a longtime fan, right? Does that mean designing the car is old Mishi? Of course. The old Mishi is the true Mishi. The new one's just some fake made by some big stockholders. There's no competition. Stakeholders. Stockholders. I just wish people who like the new one would open their eyes. It feels different all of a sudden. I feel kind of threatened. Also, what's that lemon smell coming off of him? Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. I know that the Valis Investment Bank's pretty much the whole reason Mishi was even able to come to the Republic. I'm really grateful for that, at least. Is that so? Thank you. You've really given us some things to think on. We've talked to our 2 suspects. Both of them love the old Mishi, too, but I think they were a bit more than your average fans. A man holding up balloons and a woman getting signatures. There's still something I don't get. Yeah, why do they both smell so weird? You're right. Picked up on that as well. The culprit has to be one of them. We might be able to figure it out by process of elimination. Scent? Process of elimination? Yeah. The person who came to interfere with the Mishi show is the man with the balloons. Most likely the guy with the balloons. Huh? You don't think it's the woman? They both had really strong feelings about the new Mishi. The woman was trying to get rid of the new Mishi by gathering signatures. She even had her own cards made. And if she were to plan something that would interfere with the show, what do you think would happen? If it became known to the public that she was behind it all, her hard work would go all up in smoke. Yeah, she's probably just gonna keep gathering signatures. If you put it like that, I guess it makes sense. That just leaves the guy with the balloons. Yes, but even without us narrowing it down, there's a reason he stood out. It's fun to see you guys slowly suss out the culprit. I tend to rely on my instincts. They're never wrong. She's not. You don't have to be so snide about it. Or whatever, let's go find our guy. There's not too much time until the show starts. Oh, you're back. Did you guys want a balloon? The show's about to begin, so I started putting them away. Sorry, there's something we need to talk to you about. We don't have much time, so I'll keep it short. Barry, you're up. To Mom! What are you doing? I've done nothing wrong. Maybe not yet, but you're certainly planning to. We know all about your little scheme. For example, those balloons. Why don't we cut one and see what's inside? As she's in a Jura Katana, the balloon burst without a sound, and from the balloon dropped a liquid. Is that paint? You put paint in the balloons? Well, isn't this a surprise? I have no idea how that got in there. It must have been someone else. Besides, how would something like that disrupt a show anyway? I assume it has something to do with the scent that you're giving off. That strong lemon smell. The components of citrus fruits have a corrosive effect on rubber. In other words, if you apply a citrus-based juice to the balloon, it would eventually burst. And if you look close enough, some of these balloons have a clasp keeping them shut. Didn't you say something about being good with mechanical stuff? If you made a device that was capable of spraying lemon juice and put it on a timer, you could release the paint right as the show is at its peak, ruining it for everyone. And what do we have here? Some liquid and a few clasps. There's no more talking your way out of this one. Amazing! But you guys are too late. Why don't you take a look at the ceiling? Those balloons have paint in them too! That's right. Looks like I can get them all up there, but whatever. When the paint falls, I'll be sure to splash everything and everyone in its way. Every fan the new mission deserves to be doused. You idiot! Do you even realize what you're doing? New or old, it doesn't matter. You're not worthy to call yourself a Mishi fan at all. Huh? Hello everyone, the Mishi show will be starting in just a few moments. Please, gather around the stage and get ready to make a wishy with Mishi. We're out of time. I think we've learned all that we can. Fairy, keep an eye on him. Understood, but what are you going to do? We'll talk to the staff. Till then gather the balloons ourselves. The ones on the ceiling take priority. Petra, see if you and Fio can do anything about them, and try to attract attention from the guests. Got it. I should be able to do something with shard search. Fio! How do I grab it? Amazing. All paint balloons have been retrieved. Mission complete. Well done, Fio. We managed to get them all on our end too. Looks like we just finished before the show's climax. Alright everyone, let's do it. Make a wishy with Mishi! Yeesh. While we're over here struggling, they're just dancing the time away. Well, I guess I'm glad their fun wasn't ruined. You said it. Van's group proceeded to inform the staff of the recently thwarted scheme. Van then made contact with Rosie to notify her of the resolution of the issue. I don't even want to think about what would have happened without your help. I'm so glad I put out the request. If I had gone to police or guild, they probably would just shut the whole thing down and called it quits. Seriously, thank you so much for your help. Allow me to offer my thanks as well. I really appreciate everything you've done for us. By the way, you said your name was Rosie, right? I'd like to cover the request fee for you. Would that be okay? Huh? Well, sure, I guess. I don't mind. Fine by me. Couldn't care less who shells out in the end, as long as they actually do, you know? Before we forget, we still gotta figure out what we want to do with this guy. I actually didn't think you guys would get all the balloons in time. Guess you're just as good as the rumors say you are, Arkwright Solutions. Hey, can I ask you a question? Why did you want to disrupt the show in the first place? Because I refused to accept the new Mishi. See, I've been a fan for a long time now. I have a collection of every piece of Mishi merchandise that's ever been sold. That's incredible. So when I learned that I'd finally be able to see Mishi in the Republic, I was over the moon. But then I found out he was just an imposter. However, I knew that was just for discovering. I knew that for those discovering Mishi, that fraud would become the real thing to them. So I figured I would show them. Show them that the Mishi they know and love isn't the real Mishi. They deserve to know. I'm sorry to hear that you were disappointed. Can't say I don't see where he's coming from, though. Man, this guy's really digging his heels in. We do actually end up doing this without the authorities. There's a real possibility to circle back and to plan something even worse. I don't think either one really. I mean, I get law or chaos, so I think I'm about equal on each. So, chat. Scolding or intimidation? Without hesitation, intimidation. Let's just threaten him. That should put a stop to all this. Well, in that case, how about I take the lead? Would you stop reading my mind? Fine, if you're so confident, let's see what you can do. Can I help you? These Mishi radicals are a pretty big pain in the butt, huh? Think you need a hand taking care of them? Lucky for you, whether it's controlling information, interrogation, assassination, I can do it all, and no one of you will ever hear a peep. Well, thank you for the offer, but we couldn't possibly. Don't you think that's a little much? Oh, the way I see it, what you were planning to do was just as bad. See, mascots only have value because of their popularity, isn't that right? And at the moment, the new Mishi is using that popularity to make a life in the Republic. By sabotaging him and his show, you may as well push a stake into his heart. Can you really complain if somebody wants to do the same to you? Are you crazy? Okay, maybe I was trying to take his popularity, but we could talk about this, right? Talk, huh? You mean you still got something to say? In my opinion, I think the stunt you tried to pull speaks for itself. You're right. I should never have tried to do something like this. She had me worried for a bit, but it looks like he's learned his lesson. So this is where you've been hiding. No way. Hey everyone, it's Mishi. I'm so glad to meet you all. There is never a bad thing that Shizuna does. Mishi, what are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to be returning to Michelin Wonderland? Sorry, I saw someone who didn't look very happy, so I had simply to come out and see what I could do for them. Jumping at a time like this, impressive. You know, I only just came to the Republic from Michelin Wonderland. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand about this place, like why my eyebrows are so limp here. Why does it stop me from trying to fulfill my dream? That is, my dream of bringing lots of happiness to everyone, of course. And I'm going to keep working at it. Then someday I'll even be able to bring some happiness to you. I was so wrong. I was so worried about the difference in design. I never even bothered trying to understand you. I think I get it now. No matter what he looks like, Mishi's heart and soul will always stay the same. I'm so sorry. Thank you for everything, Mishi. I knew Mishi could solve everything. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit touched myself. The guy in the suit's a pretty good actor. Would it kill you to read the room a little? I think we should all have a dream like Mishi's. It would make the world a much nicer place. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, I think we consider this case closed.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
Nice. Alrighty. Unfortunately, I do have to end it here early today because I have some stuff I need to take care of. Normally I would take a break here and then kind of come back, but I unfortunately do need to end it here. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for joining me today. We had quite a lot today. We had a hype train today. We saw some old faces in the community, which was super nice as well. We had 500 followers, so stay tuned for the announcement of that one. Because I have to do a Final Fantasy thing, which will be super exciting. And then I will be back next week for Toho and for for Toho and for Trails. I will try and be able to do the full stream next time. But yeah, today I need to hop out a little bit early. Okay, with that being said, let's go over to go to Kitsune. We haven't ever rated them, but oh no, they just went offline. JK. We'll go to the Golem to kill then, because they're doing art. We love art. Alrighty, thank you all so much for everything today. I appreciate it. We'll see everyone next time for some more stuff, and have a great rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.